Home Safety Hotline. We do have the DLC, but we're gonna I have not touched this at all. I did not play the demo. I have not played the main game, and I obviously have not played the DLC. So that is what this is, the seasonal worker. So this is the main game. This is the DLC. We're gonna read this stuff from HSH Corporate. Welcome to the Home Safety Hotline family. We're pleased to have you aboard as our brand new Home Safety Hotline responder / role. Your supervisor's name is Carol Regina. She will be calling you today to brief you on your duties. We'll be reviewing your work daily to ensure maximum accuracy. As a reminder, responders with 90% accuracy rate or more will qualify to receive daily employee coupons. Work hard and be rewarded with incredible savings. Notice, video files on desktop. Attention call team, due to an error with our archival network, some of you may notice the video files from our video archive appearing on your desktops. Please disregard these. They will be cleared up in due time. Okay. Got our... what resolutions do we got? Can we slap this in here? Oh, that's weird. Put it in a window. Full screen, please. Thank you. CRT filter. What does that look like with it? Oh, it just darkens it a little bit. I think that'll be fine. Also, I haven't talked about New Puppet Combo. Okay. I haven't talked about this before. If you're a developer and you can do this, this is not that hard to do. So this is the normal font. Dyslexia fonts are just like, there's forms of Arial, Comic Sans, there's a bunch of different things that you can do that adds dyslexia fonts. I do recommend doing this if you can. Basically just replacing your font with a different font so people can read it easier. If you don't know what dyslexia is, by the way, dyslexia is where when you read something, whether it be numbers or letters or whatever, sometimes they get rearranged or like mirrored when you're reading it, so it makes it harder to read. And there's certain fonts like this where it makes it even harder, but with dyslexia friendly fonts, that tends to happen less or not at all. So that's why this is really helpful. So if you have a lot of reading, this can be very, very helpful for a lot of people. I know people who have dyslexia, and whenever I see this option, I do really appreciate having this option. So I personally, as far as I know, do not have dyslexia, so I am going to change the font size up a little bit. All right, color theme, office cooler, handyman, lunar sky. I kind of like that lunar sky. Music, that's fine. But again, for developers, accessibility options are paramount. They're one of the first things you should be doing when you're building a setting stuff. Think about accessibility settings. If you don't know what those are, go to games that have accessibility settings or look up accessibility settings. That's stuff for like head bob, so people that don't turning that off so people don't get motion sickness, dyslexia friendly fonts, color, different color scales for people that have color blindness, stuff like that. That could be really helpful. Oh, cool. They have phobia toggles. Disables in-game photos of phobia triggering material. Notice. No, does not affect the descriptions, audio, or video. Yeah. Okay, so they have stuff for fear of spiders, fear of insects, fear of the dark, fear of holes. Okay, so they do have trypophobia. Interesting. Scopophobia, fear of being watched, claustrophobia, fear of tight spaces, and cynophobia, which is fear of dogs. I thought this was like lupin phobia. Huh. I guess that's kind of cool. Allowing people to still play the game without having to face their fears. I do enjoy that. Okay. Reset weekly progress. Let's watch this commercial. Every year, thousands of families suffer from injuries or even deaths from common household hazards. Hazards such as house fires, flooding, black mold. I guess a lot of people. Metamorphosis. Don't become a statistic. Call the Home Safety Hotline and keep your family safe. Not sure about that last one. Not sure about metamorphosis. That does not seem like a thing I've heard of. All right, so we're gonna play again. We're gonna play the OG, the home safety hotline, and then if we have time today, we will do seasonal worker. If we don't, then we'll move seasonal worker or whatever we don't finish till tomorrow. Finish up the home safety hotline, and then move on to some other stuff. So here we go. Monday. It's always Monday. To begin shift, please clock in below. Clock in. Okay. Bed bugs. These things are awful to get rid of, by the way. If you know about bed bugs, you basically have to like throw out all the sheets and stuff. Sometimes if it gets too bad, you have to throw out the entire mattress. Terrible things to deal with. Okay, I'm guessing we'll have to read these. Bees. Oh, do we have? Cool, we have audio. Okay. What was this?
Welcome to Home Safety Hotline, new employee. My name is Carol, and I'll be acting as your supervisor during your time here at HSH. Before you begin your first day here, let me tell you a bit about how things work here. You are an HSH responder. As such, it is your job to learn about various household hazards so you can answer the questions of our callers intelligently. When a client calls, answer the call and listen carefully to their concerns. When you've diagnosed their issue, submit the corresponding household hazard, and we'll forward them safety instructions to address their problem. Welcome to the HSH family. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Okay, so this is Carol. This is our supervisor. Okay. Alright, bees. Yep. Black mold. This stuff is very dangerous and happens a lot in houses. It's a common household fungus. Yeah, it even says it's common. Carpenter ants. Okay. I was like, they don't. I remember having to. Cockroach. That's an interesting cockroach. It's like a. Not the one that I think of.
John here. My wife insisted I call this number. It sounds like she thinks we might have some kind of infestation. My wife keeps telling me about specks of dirt or something in the kitchen. Just looks like coffee to me. I don't know. You tell me, I guess.
Coffee. That's probably termites.
Please hold.
We have termites on here? Yes, we do. Termites are small, consuming decaying plant material, and particularly wood. Termite infestation report peeling paint, small holes, or squeaky floorboards. Okay. Okay, so it's not that. It's not ticks. Not a raccoon. You would definitely know that. So it's definitely a bug, not a mole, not mice. It's not spiders. They don't leave behind. Buzzing sounds and thoughts of decay? Interesting. Wait, known to commonly reside inside homes and frequent surround those whose death is impending. Okay. It's not a gopher. Is it black mold? Black mold infestation, musty smell, allergic reactions, or breathing problems. So, carpenter ants? Wait, rustling sounds coming from the walls. What are we missing here? It's not cockroaches, is it? Well, it is cockroaches. Okay, we were just about to read this one. Common household pests. Homeowners with cockroach infestation commonly report droppings as coffee grounds. That's what he said. Specks of dirt or something. Just looks like coffee to me. Okay, so it is cockroaches. Termites, they when they dig through wood, they'll actually leave poop inside of it. So if you've ever seen someone when they do a termite inspection, they poke a hole or something, you'll see that stuff come out of it.
Hi, I'm so sorry. My name is Grace.
Grace, and it's probably nothing, but I thought I'd call just in case.
Okay, Grace, what you got?
I can't sleep at night because of this annoying little sound coming from my attic. It sounds kind of like eek, 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 you know?
It's a mouse.
It's probably nothing. I'm sure it could just be regular old house noises, but I just thought I'd call to ask and make sure.
It's probably a mouse. Please hold.
Please hold.
Because we have, yeah, mice. Sounds of squeaking, yeah. Alright, you got mice. Boop. Okay. Mole. Are these the... Oh, these are... So there's actually two types of moles. This doesn't have the... There's ones that have a pink nose with like little tendrils on them. Those make people really uncomfortable.
Hank here. Last week I called your guys about some crap in my yard. I was told wasn't anything to worry about. Well, guess what? There's more piles of crap in my yard. I'm talking huge piles of brown out there. You better not tell me it's nothing again, because I know I've seen something moving out there. Tell me what it is so I can take care of it once and for all.
Mounds of brown. That could be a mole. Tend to look like volcano-shaped mounds. Okay, so a mole is possible. I don't think... No, it's not a raccoon. It's not going to be those, because if it's a huge mound... We don't have regular ants, we only have carpenter ants. Which they nest in wood, so it wouldn't be regular ants. So I'm guessing it's probably a mole. Oh, it could be a gopher, too. Large teeth known for living in burrows. They come past homeowners and they choose to burrow the properly combing down. Huh, I don't think I've ever heard a gopher sound. Pretty sure it's a mole, though, because moles make the volcano mounds. These. So I'm gonna say it's a mole. You, my friend, have a mole. But at least they picked the cute mole. Like I said, there's moles that have tendrils on the end of their nose. They go all the way around the nose that help them like feel in the dark. And people, when they look directly at you, all you see is like these pink tentacles on the end of their nose. People are very terrified of that. But this is just a different type of mole.
Twig Sigmund here. Just calling to inform you that your refrigerator's been running wild over here for the past 45 to 90 minutes. Running wild. Better head on over and catch it, big fella.
Okay, we got a prank call from definitely Twig Sigmund. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta go catch our refrigerator.
Hey, do you guys have a lawn mowing service or something? My good-for-nothing kid refuses to mow, and it's getting real crazy out there. Looking like a rainforest over here. My kid is complaining about being too sick to do anything about
Ticks.
it. Stress of this stupid lawn's giving me a headache just thinking about it. Can you send some guys up to get this done?
We don't do lawn services, but you do have ticks.
Please hold.
That is one thing you learn very quickly when you live in certain places. If you're in the tall grass, make sure when you get home, check for ticks. Ticks are very small arachnids that feed on human or animal blood, are most commonly found in tall grass. They latch onto their host often unseen and burrow their head in the flesh, which is horrifying, by the way. They literally, so what they do is when they latch onto you, they do this. They stick their head inside the skin, so when you go to pull them off, their head stays stuck in there. So you have to, when you're extracting these, you have to be very careful to make sure you get the whole thing. Latch onto hosts unseen, burrow their heads in the flesh of victims. Hosts will often report symptoms of illness, fevers, headaches, chills. You have ticks. Seems kind of soothing, yeah. But yeah, if there's certain places where they're more active, but when you're dealing with tall grass, whenever you get home, look for ticks, because you do not. Hey, 100% accuracy. You do not want them burrowing, because that makes things worse. Also, ticks carry Lyme disease, which can be fatal. So, if you catch it early enough, you can deal with it, but Lyme disease can be very, very dangerous if not dealt with. Oh, do we get our coupon? Quit before it's too late. You don't know me, but I used to have your job. You are in danger. Quit today before it's too late. You don't know enough. It's not too late to quit freely. Trust me. Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy awards awarded you with a daily coupon. Today's coupon is for HSH Bug Spray. Bug spray helps you keep those bugs where they belong, outside. Just one spray keeps insects at bay. Using a state-of-the-art chemical makeup, insects are repelled by the pet-safe scent and will immediately seek the fresh air of the outdoors faster than you can shake a fly swatter at. To receive your discount, simply type the following code in your online discount or online checkout. Buzz off. Keep up the great work, employee. That is an interesting bottle. Why does it have a spout? It's like this would be like a normal bottle if you just cut it off here, but it has a spout. Interesting. All right, we don't have any movies. I'm guessing we can just go back to work. Gonna have to clock in. Yep. Alright. Probably gonna talk to Carol again today. We got anything new? Nope. Not yet, at least. There we go.
Hello, it's Carol again, your supervisor. I'm calling to let you know that you have been granted access to additional household hazard information.
Okay.
Please be aware that this information is confidential and not to be shared with anyone outside of HSH. If you diagnose one of these hazards, we will be providing only information to the clients that is pertinent to addressing their concerns.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, so what do we have in this secret list that we have to worry about? Bats? Bed teeth? Rare kind of household fungus known for growing in small cone-like shapes on the underside of bed sheets, blankets, and comforters. Homeowners invested with bed teeth often report mild discomforts when sleeping, such as tickling or itching. More rarely, slimy, acidic residue on their skin.
Sorry, I'm calling to see if you might know about anything I can do to... Sorry. Anything you can do to prevent pollen from coming in the house? I think there's something seriously wrong with my ventilation or something, because I cannot stop sneezing. In the past, I haven't had problems so long as I've stayed inside, but I think something is getting in.
Okay.
Please hold.
Carbon monoxide. Invisible, odorless, poisonous gas. Yep. Cellar growth. Known dark lump damp environments. Commonly report slimy residue, the sound of dripping or stretching, and strange glows. Okay. A common hob. There's a hob. Our most common species of hob found in the household. They are small humanoid creatures with gray burlap-like skin and vertical tufts of hair on their head. Oh, this. Okay, so this is hair. The sticky substance found on floor and dishes, cleaning them in the process. They generally only come out at night. Okay. False beet. Beet-like appearance that are known to trick gardeners into harvesting and eating them by disguising themselves among vegetables. Okay. Fracture hob. Oh, did they fix things? They cause fractures. Okay. Desk hob. Inhabit desks, homes, frequently sort, order materials. Okay. Frozen pipes, house fires, pipe growth. Pipe growth can only make loud, bubbling digestion noises after they eat a full meal. Yikes. Pipe hob. Consume any dirt, grime, and hair in the surrounding area. Do we even have access to, like, a pollen? Stairs slug. Nice. Dog-sized slugs. Yikes. Well, dogs vary in size, so that could be anywhere from, like, a Chihuahua to, like, a Malamute or a Great Dane. Okay, I think he has mold. I think he has this. Here's frequently report musty, allergic reactions, or breathing problems. Because there's not anything else outside that could come inside, I don't think. So I think he has mold. What was the other thing that caused allergic reactions? Well, there's also ticks, right? Calling to see if you know anything about anything you can do to prevent pollen from coming in the house. I think there's something seriously wrong with my ventilation or something. Cannot stop sneezing. In the past, I haven't had problems so long as I stayed inside, but I think something is getting in. Well, it's not carbon monoxide because you don't get sneezes for that. No, I think he's got mold. I'm gonna say he's got black mold. It's probably wrong, but can't see anything else that he'd be like that would be making him sick, other than ticks. But he didn't. Well, I guess he did say he went outside, so.
Do you know if there's such a thing as house thieves that clean? Like, maybe to disguise the robbery? At night, I keep hearing all this noise coming from my living room, but when I go look at it, I find the place spotless. But haven't yet found anything missing.
Sounds like a common hob.
I've talked with the cops, but they keep telling me to call this number. So here I am. Is there something you can do?
Sounds like a common hob to me. Common hob. They're small. They have no false face. They are known for tendency to consume dust, dirt, and common sticky substances found on floors and dishes, cleaning them in the process. They generally only come out at night. Yeah, I'm guessing you have a common hob. Hey Void, how you doing today? Common hob. Stomach noises after eating. Oh yeah, it's a pipe thing. Hold on. Pipe growth. There's something that grows in pipes. Tube-like structures such as pipe. Pipe grows often slightly larger than pipes they inhabit and therefore clog a pipe indefinitely until their removal. Pipe growths are known to make loud, bubbling digestion noises after they eat a full meal.
Yo, Buzzgoober here.
Not Buzzgoober.
Time over here. I got these snappers itching and whooping and crying all over the place. Just all over the place. I got these whippersnappers yelping and whining, and I can't get a wink of sleep. She's trying to lay down over here. What's she gonna do about all this? I've called about 5,500 times, and y'all haven't done a thing about it.
Did you just hang up? Yes, he did. Okay. Yeah, I got my hair done. These are one getting undercut. I mean, I do it because I get particularly hot like all the time. But oh no, yeah, I've been doing this for a couple years.
I don't know what's going on inside my house. I hear something crawling in the walls. I think I found teeth marks on my bedposts. I can't sleep at night knowing there's something in my house. Help me, please.
Hi, my Lilio TV. Hopefully that's right.
Please hold.
Sounds like you have mice. Crawling in the walls. I think they found teeth marks on the bedpost. Gnaw marks and sounds of squeaking. Can't be bats. Love this so much, yeah. Bad if it's itching, sounds of scratching or flapping at night, sightings of no, she didn't say anything about poop. It's not bed teeth. Because that would be attacking her. She said teeth mark on the bedpost, it can't sleep. Carpenter ants don't leave teeth marks. Rustling in the walls build their nest. Yeah, so I think it's a mice. I don't know why the mouse is eating the bedpost, though. Because it says specifically gnaw marks, which is what she said. Teeth marks in the bedpost. But she also says crawling in the walls. So, and that would be mice. So we're gonna go with mice. This game seems fun. We're just getting started with it, but yeah, from what I know, this game is it gets very interesting. I did not play the demo, and I have not seen a whole lot of gameplay of it, but yesterday we did some analog horror, and this is kind of like a more involved analog horror. We've got all of these different things that we don't have access to yet. Excuse me, these inaccessible things. These are all going to be different, like, entities and stuff. So, it doesn't tell you when you're wrong at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it tells you how many you got right or wrong.
Yeah, hey, I'm calling about a noise I've been hearing in my house lately. Sounds like scratching or something. It's real quiet. So definitely some kind of pest in my walls. I've sent out all kinds of traps, but I thought one worked for a while. Then I started hearing it again this week. I thankfully haven't seen any visible damage or droppings or whatever.
Okay, then it's probably carpenter ants.
Please hold.
Carpenter ants. They said, invested, will hear a faint rustling sound coming from their walls. Ants build their nest. That's what he says, right? No's been hearing the house lady. Sounds like scratching or something. It's real quiet, and there's definitely some kind of pest in my walls. So yeah, that's probably carpenter ants. But it's interesting so far. I'm very intrigued to get to know all the entities and stuff. Beaver mice. Ugh. I mean, we've got some weird ones. We've got bed teeth, which are teeth that are in the comforter. We've got hobs, that are these little creatures that like clean and organize stuff.
Do you guys handle security? I need home security installed. Someone's breaking into my house and going through all my stuff at night. I know it's Bob from accounting. He's always been envious of me. I know what you're doing, Bob. Going through my papers, taunting me with your organization skills. I need your best home security equipment. Pronto!
So interesting. Yeah, of course it's Bob. But it's funny. I was just about to talk about desk hops. This is what desk hops do. They go through your desk and they sort your papers.
Please hold.
So, but you can see him down here, this little hob thing. They regularly tidy their homes and will frequently sort and order materials in the desk to their liking. They're physically similar to other hobs, but are generally much smaller and have raspy, loose hair. They do not bear a false face. Taunting me with your organization skills, yeah. So you have a desk hob, friend, who, as far as we know, hobs are not necessarily bad. But something tells me we're going to learn. Desk hobs are not dangerous if left unprovoked. Like any other hob, they are capable of metamorphosizing. Oh. Hey, there you go. 100% accuracy. So we did get everything right. Get a whole bunch of desk hobs to sort out my house. There's different types of hobs. If you want them to clean your house, you need a common hob. If you want them to sort out your desk and like pantries and stuff, you need a desk hob. But they can't metamorphosize, and we don't know what that means yet. So you might not want hobs. They might turn into something much more horrific. Give you all the hobs. Yeah, I'll take an order of bed teeth, please. Ooh, we got a new video. I'll figure that out after the house is cleaned. Also, again, we do have the DLC, which is based on seasonal stuff, but we're going to try to work our way through this. I don't know if we'll get this done today. If we don't, we'll continue this tomorrow and then do the DLC afterwards. So let's check our mailbox. It's too late for you now. They gave you access to more info, didn't they? They want you. If you end up like me, join me in this hole. They haven't found me yet. It's safe here. Okay. Network is migrating our backend services over the new hosting provider this week. You may experience some occasional network errors over the next few days. Please ensure you're studying your information entries carefully while you still have access to the case network goes down. While you're on the phone with a client, you will still be expected to provide accurate answers to our callers regardless of the network. Oh, so they're going to take away our reference material. So we have to remember what each of these things have in order to give them accurate answers. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we got our coupon. Your high accuracy rate was awarded today. Daily coupon. Daily's coupon used for used horseshoe. Our stock of used horseshoes are as reliable as they are rusty. 9% of our supply are verifiably forged from real iron. Supplies run out quickly, so stock up while you can. To receive your discount, simply type the following code in during your online checkout. A great deal for sure. Get it? Because for sure, sure. Anyways, keep up with the great work. You get $17 for a used horseshoe. Anybody know why you would want a real iron horseshoe? A little bit of trivia for you on your mythology, if you know why they would want a real iron. We'll watch this video and give you guys time to figure it out. One bathroom, one bed, two bath, 1,000 square feet, 84. Man, I wish house still cost this much. This would cost like 400,000 now. 2 bed, 3 bath, 1,600. Yeah. I mean, that depending on where you're at, this would probably be a normal price, but real estate update. 4 bed, 5 bath. Oh yeah, that's a really good price. The only problem is I'm worried that these things are infested. That's why the price is so low. Yeah. Community alert. A civil authority has issued a missing persons alert for the following counties: Bush County, Maple County, Parkway County, Berry County. I think that's a reference to a different game. 2 bed, 2 bath, 13 square feet for 89.
Authorities are currently looking for missing child Robbie Parker, male, brown hair.
Robbie Parker.
4 feet tall.
Okay, so Robbie Parker is missing. Interesting.
All last seen wearing a yellow shirt, brown shorts, and white tennis shoes. Suspect is described to be approximately 6 feet tall, barefoot, wearing a large...
So the person who took this child is tall, barefoot, wearing a large bush or shrub.
Bush or shrub on their person last seen at approximately 10:25 a.m. Please report any unusual activity to your local authorities.
Also, this house is $12,000 for 5 beds, 6 baths. This is definitely infested with something. There's no way. Also, it looks like it's being strangled by ivy, so it's probably not even structurally sound. Okay, so there's a bush monster out there stealing children. Interesting. Okay. So the answer, if you don't know, the reason why you would want real iron is the Fae are adverse to iron. So if you're battling Fae, having iron could keep them away. So. Also, a horseshoe is used for luck or for warding. So you can use it to keep Fae away. Alright. So we're gonna have to use our brain on this one because we might lose connection to the network. Okay. Alright, who do we got? Hello, hello.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here again. We've updated your permissions.
Oh no.
You should now have access to more extensive information to work with for your future calls. Please be sure to read these new entries carefully so you can continue providing our clients with accurate diagnoses.
Oh,
Please
great.
remember that this information is strictly confidential and not to be shared with anyone unless pertinent to a caller's needs. Thank you.
Okay. So, what do we got? We got a boggart, which should be the thing made of wood, right? A metamorphosized hob. So this is what they turn into. Large, hairy humanoid between 6 and 7 feet tall, bear fairly convincing false faces. They're known for causing household accidents such as flooding, fires, and electrical outages. They also frequently observe their targets while they sleep. So you want hobs now, Void? This is what they turn into.
There's something in the basement. I've seen it. It's huge, almost as big as my dog. It doesn't hiss or growl or anything, but I haven't gotten close enough
Stair
to it
slug.
to find out what it is, since it's always just lurking out of sight from the top of the stairs. I need someone to come get this thing out of my basement as soon as possible.
The stair
I've
slug.
locked the door since I can still hear the steps creaking under its weight down there.
Yeah, it's a stair
Please
slug.
hold.
You are Hobbs. Nice. Actually, it's a boggart. You're a boggart. Okay. False artifact. Are seemingly human design objects that manifest suddenly inside a home. They are known for gentle buzzing sounds that usually only can be heard by very young children and small animals. Homeowners find false artifacts to report out-of-place objects or missing children or pets. That's an escalation. False rosebush. Oh, this is the thing. This is what they're looking for. That stole the kid. Are large plant-like creatures that commonly take the appearance of a red rosebush. In place of roots, these creatures have 2 small humanoid feet, and they chase down prey. Homeowners with false bushes sometimes report missing pets or children. So this is what stole that kid. Interesting. Okay. We have a lamp sprite. Common subspecies, they are known for causing lamps to inhabit to flicker or burn hot, or sometimes causing a burning smell. Okay. Memory wisp. Due to clerical error, the audio provided is incorrect. This issue will be corrected by the end of the month. Okay. Invisible, odorless household wisps are known for removing from the home or homeowners. Homeowners infested with memory wisps often report missing pictures, photos, and inability to remember the faces of their loved one. Interesting. Mirror nymph. Oh, that's cool. I like that shot. Stealing the likeness of homeowners and passerby. They are generally small, faceless, and voiceless humanoids carrying a large mirror that they beckon others to look into. Homeowners afflicted with mirror nymphs commonly report not being able to recognize their own face. Ah. So it's gender dysmorphia, the entity, basically. Fend off TNT life residue. Commonly report leaf-like droppings and sounds of fluttering near kitchens. Okay, it's a T sprite. Oh, we got toilet hobs. Homing inside toilets. They bear false faces. Okay, interesting. So they do have faces, unlike the other hobs. 2 separate clumps of wispy hair, there and there. Most hobs, they tend to clean the homes that they active at night, keep the toilets in habit. Are not dangerous on their own, but their physical presence within a toilet they may inhabit result in plumbing problems such as leaks and clogs. Like any other hob, they're capable of metaphor. Oh god, imagine this thing coming out of a toilet and being 6 feet tall. Yikes. Unicorn fungi. Aw, it's a dog with a little unicorn horn. Horn-shaped fungus that are known to heads of furry mammals and household pets. They often affect the animal's disposition, causing them to be drawn to the soil. Homeowners often report their pets furiously digging around or inside the home. Okay. Whistling fungi. Not what I was expecting when you said whistling, but Caps frequently grow in drywall gaps and cracks. Homeowners infested with whistling fungi also dissonant whistling coming from their walls. Wine sprites. They have long proboscis that they use to drink. Homeowners infested with wine sprites commonly report broken glasses and their wine having a rotten taste and smell. Wood secretions. Oh, little goop. Pink viscous liquid that comes out from wood that has been mistreated. This could actually be two different. I like that. And so it's two different definitions, because mistreated, like you can treat wood so that it's like waterproofed, but you could also be like, this could be like mistreated as like somebody like keeps like hitting it or slamming the drawer or something, like they're treating it poorly. I like that. That's a nice way of phrasing that. Drip from wooden materials such as furniture or walls, causing a sticky pooling buildup. Okay, David has you have a stair slug. David, I'm sorry. You have a stair slug. Thank you for holding while we read about everything. Stair slug, go. Forbidden action. Sufficient proof. Oh, okay. It's because I clicked on this. By the way, if you're wondering what it was talking about, this is what it had. It's as big as a dog, sits on stairs, causes creaking, and yeah. That's what they had. They had a stair slug. Alright, who do we got?
Hey, I've been hearing some really weird noises coming from the bathroom faucet recently. I'm not sure what it could mean. It just makes this nasty sound anytime I run it, along with this, nasty smell.
That's probably the pipe growth, right?
Hold.
Because this has a make loud noises after they eat a full meal. Because pipe hops don't leave a bad smell, do they? Yeah, see, they clean it. So I think it's a pipe growth. Let's see if there's anything else that it could be. It's not frozen pipes. Because it says smell. Oh, maybe actually... What does this say? Weird noises coming from the bath... There we go.
I've been hearing some really weird noises coming from the bathroom faucet recently. I'm not sure what it could mean. It just makes this nasty sound anytime I run it, along with this, nasty smell.
Could be frozen pipes, too. I think he has a pipe growth. I'm going to say it's probably a pipe growth. But it might also be frozen pipes, but I'm going to say pipe growth. I think you have a pipe growth, friend. He said nasty sound, and that sounds like the digestion noise that the pipe growths have. By the way, the reason why it smells is because all the sewage and stuff get frozen in there, and when it slowly cracks open, all of that smell gets released. That's why your pipes can smell bad after being frozen. This also can destroy your pipes, by the way. You have to, if you're in certain climates and have certain, like, piping, you have to do certain things to keep them from freezing, because otherwise they will literally crack, and then you just have leaks all over your house. That's a memory wisp, right?
Can't see her face. She's dead and I can't see her face. They're all gone. It's all gone.
I think that's the memory wisp, is it not? Memory. Because this is where you can't remember their face, right? Report missing pictures and inability to remember faces of loved ones. Yeah, because the mirror nymph is you have to look at the mirror and you don't remember your face. He's not remembering her face, so he's got a memory wisp. Memory wisp. Hello, hello. Are we gonna get another buzz goober? Nope.
I don't know what this weird info you sent me means, but I tried it and, it didn't fix the faucet. I'm calling a plumber. Thanks a lot for wasting my time.
Okay, so maybe this is how they tell you got it wrong. So I guess he was frozen pipes. Okay, interesting. So that you get a second phone call if you get it wrong, it seems. So his was probably just frozen pipes. Oh well. Ah, there we go. Fred. Not Fred Pinball.
Lodge a complaint against your place of business whatsoever. I have never seen such a big old mess left behind by your pest control team. Just tons of twigs, sticks, and pebbles. I ain't putting up with it no more. I got sawdust coming out my drawers here. I had to grab you by the goober and smack you around till next Sunday. Oh, what's you gonna do? What's you gonna do to make this right?
Okay. So I guess we're not getting an 100% accuracy this time. Yeah, I was like, I think it might be frozen pipes because he said that it was a smell, and Pipe Growth didn't say they had a smell, but he did say it had a noise. So, oh well.
Hi? I, have no idea what's happening. My sheets are growing nasty sharp things
Bed
on
teeth.
them, and my legs itch like crazy.
He's got bed
Do
teeth.
I need to be showering more often or something? I usually shower like once a week for my skin health, so maybe that's it?
Should probably shower a little bit more than once a week. Well, depending on what you're doing, you could shower. Like if you're doing a lot of manual labor and stuff, you could shower more than once a week. But I would say at least twice a week would be your best bet. But no, he's got bed teeth. We know he's got bed teeth. Well, again, technically you can shower every day. You just want to make sure that you're not over like shampooing and conditioning and stuff, because you can damage your hair that way. You can damage your skin by using too much soap and stuff. So you have to be careful. Different skins and different hairs.
This number to ask about my problem. The wall in my bedroom doesn't look right near the bottom. The bottom of the wall has some cracks, or maybe it's peeling. I'm not sure.
What is that called? It's the
I have a cat
structure
named
hob.
Whiskers, and sometimes he likes to sharpen his claws at the couch, but he would never do that to the wall. He knows just how naughty that would be.
Cracks, maybe it's peeling. Okay, so there's two things that could be. Okay, so they're starting to give us like mixed things.
Please hold.
So there was a, what was it called? There's fracture hobs. Cracks or fractures of the walls of the home they inhabit. So it could be a fracture hob, but there was another thing. I think it's a fracture hob because I think the fungi would make a whistling sound, right? Yeah. Was there anything else? Because, like, it's not the unicorn fungi, which is what they're trying to hint at with the cat. Because it says they're digging around or inside the home. I'm guessing that they would try to dig down. So I think this is a fracture hob. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else. There was something that mentioned peeling walls? Could have swore there was something that we read that had something about the walls peeling. Okay. Could be termites. The wall of my bedroom doesn't look right near the bottom. The bottom of the wall has some cracks. Maybe it's peeling. I'm not sure. Sharpen his nails and claws the couch, but he would never do that to the wall. He just knows. Oh no, I have a. So this specifically says peeling paint. The problem is it could be termites or it could be the fracture hob. And the last time we gave somebody something weird, it was actually something not weird. But she specifically mentions peeling paint. But she doesn't mention anything else. I'm gonna say termites, but it's probably a fracture hob. Her first thing, the cat will refrain from naughty behavior. Yeah. Cats do not care. So, might be termites, might be a fracture hob. Because the fracture hob has the cracks, right? That's what they said. Cause cracks or fractures in the walls of homes they inhabit.
Last week, I called you guys about some weird noises I had coming from my living room, and the info package you sent me said something about leaving out a bowl of cream? What kind of joke is that? It's been a week now that I've been dealing with this racket, no thanks to you, and now we're starting to have power outages. Your employee's stupid joke is now probably going to cost me who knows how much in repair costs.
So we know what that is.
Talk to your manager and tell them they owe me big time. You figure out what's going on in my house, and you figure it out now!
So, he had a hob. Unfortunately, I think his hob may have grown into something far worse.
Please hold.
Because if you remember our good friend Boggart here, known for causing household accidents such as flooding, fires, and electrical outages. Boggarts are extremely dangerous to human and pets due to the malicious nightly household activities which they can often cause injury or death. They also act very violently when seen by humans, but thankfully these instances are rare as they excel at staying hidden. Do not under any circumstances refer to an active boggart by any name. Once you become aware of its presence, simply vacate the premises. Provided you do not speak of the boggart at any time in any fashion, it will remain in its original location. Oh great, so if you acknowledge its presence, it follows you. Alright, well, you did what you were told, and now it metamorphosized, and now you have a boggart. Sorry, friend. Time to leave your house. $83.3. Okay, so so it was termites, not the fracture hob. So the thing we got wrong was the frozen pipes. That's unfortunate. I knew I should have picked frozen pipes because I was like, wait, he's mentioning a smell, but I don't think there's any smell attributed to the introducing our, oh, we didn't get a coupon because we failed. Or we did get 90%. We're excited to introduce you a new office pet, Whiskers. Whiskers is loyal, friendly, and as serious about pest control as we are. Please give Whiskers a warm welcome if you see him wander by your desk. Please refrain from picking up or feeding Whiskers, as he is still getting to know everyone in the office and has scheduled feeding times. Wasn't Whiskers the name of the cat with the lady who had the termite issue? Oh, we got science mysteries. The mystery of mice.
Mice. One of humanity's oldest friends and oldest enemies. From the Black Plague to the shelves of our pet stores, mice have lived alongside humans for centuries. And just like humans, mice may even be evolving alongside us as well. This is a mus musculus, otherwise known as the common house mouse. And this is Mus musculus loquentis, otherwise known as the smart mouse.
Not the smart mouse.
Discovered species known for its uniquely colored iris, and more importantly, its increased intelligence. Mice have brains smaller than peanuts, and yet modern science has observed they are capable of thinking quite intelligently, and in the case of the smart mouse, perhaps even capable of communication. With the help of modern computer technology, today's scientists have been able to interpret the previously indecipherable squeaks of a smart mouse, and have discovered what seems to be hidden messages within. Let's take a listen.
Help me? Interesting.
What do you think? Is this a wonder of evolution? Or are we just hearing things that aren't there? Do mice and men have more in common than previously thought? Well, I suppose that's what makes this a science mystery.
Okay. All right. Back to work. Thursday. Okay, so I'm guessing we're going to get more of this inaccessible stuff today. Is this game on Steam? Yes. This game and the DLC are on Steam. I can check the price real quick for you. The game is actually currently on sale for $10. It's normally $15, and if you want to get the DLC, it's currently on a 42% discount for $16.34, which would normally be $28. So it's actually a really good time to pick this up if you're interested.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here again. I've been watching thee closely, employee. I'm impressed so far by your dedication to accuracy. I have once again updated your permission, so you should have access to more extensive household hazard information. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest upon thee.
Yeah, there we go. I was like, she said thee, and now she's saying our eyes rest upon thee. So she's starting to change her language the deeper into this we go. Attic gnome? Okay. Off report, knocking, rapping coming from their ceiling, surplus of dust coming out of their ventilation. Cellar grotto. Coming from the basement, notable increase in large beetles, frogs, and related pests. Okay. Fey feast. Okay.
I think there might be something wrong with our faucet. Recently, I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. But after a month, it still hasn't gone away, and I'm thinking there's got to be something wrong with the water, because we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables here, and we ain't ever had any problems up till now.
Bait and switch.
Things about rusted pipes and water poisoning and all kinds of terrible things that can happen to the water, so can you just send someone out to get this fixed for us?
This at the beginning, something wrong with the faucet. and water poisoning. This is a red herring. What it actually is, we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables. He's got a false beat. He's got a false beat. That's what that is. Okay. Feasts are mid to large-sized piles of edible food substances, frequently including flour, cornmeal, and various species of fungi. They are known to appear near eating areas of the home. Fey flu. Oof. Include headaches, fever, eye discoloration, seeds taking root in skin pores, and blooming. Floor roots. Grow upwards from the floor to wrap themselves around objects or humans in their vicinity. I'm guessing that's what this is. The Horde. Ugh. Visible, odorless, collective conscious that is known to collect and store a large quantity of common household refuse. Tendency to store vast quantity make them prone to spreading disease in the home's inhabitants. Rotten fuse, used syringes, and rusty metal are among the most common household hazards. Okay. Laundry gnome. I don't see a gnome though. Oh, right here. Homeowners with laundry gnomes often report loud rattling and banging coming from the washing machine. They pose no direct threat to humans, though their lifestyle can often lead to broken washing machines and dryers, occasionally cause small floods. Water damage can lead to further problems in the home, such as laundry gnomes that should not be left on their own devices. Night gnome. Oh, you can see it in the window. Entering sleeping quarters of humans to watch them while they sleep. Homeowners affected with night gnomes frequently report sighting them in the middle of the night, report heavy breathing sounds during late hours. So they're just sitting there going, while you're sleeping. Yeah, that'd be a little disconcerting. Night wisp. They are known for hovering outside windows at night, whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. Bright, floating lights. Portal. Door-shaped openings to outdoor locations other than the homeowners discovered most commonly in basements or underground cellars. Homeowners with portals frequently report cold drafts, strange dreams, and a strong desire to enter. Seedling. Small insectoid creatures that about the size of an aphid. They are known for burrowing into outdoor planters' gardens, feeding off of roots of nearby weeds. Weed-killing lifestyles can make useful for gardeners. Seedlings are extremely territorial and react violently to anything competing for their food source. Never remove a weed from a seedling-infested garden. They are known to compel competitors to commit violent acts on themselves or others. Yikes. Leave your weeds, apparently. Travel gnome. Oh, right there. Highly invasive subspecies that are known to stow away inside luggage of unsuspecting travelers to introduce themselves to new households. They are found most commonly in highly forested areas of the globe. Okay, so this guy has a false beat. So this is what we're talking about. It's not about the water, it's about what he's eating. Creatures with a beet-like appearance that are known to trick gardeners into harvesting and eating them by disguising themselves among their vegetables. So that's what we were supposed to get out of this, is he's getting aches and pains in his stomach. This caused digestive issues and potential back problems over the cause of the human's life, feeding off of its nutrients. But he thinks it's the water, but it's not the water. It's a false beet. Only find themselves in gardens that grow beets. If you do not wish to contend with false beets, advertise not growing beets. So all false beet cannot be removed without killing the host. Oof. So that guy dead. That guy's a dead man. He's a dead man. All right. All right, cool. All right, who do we got?
The police told me to call this number, so I hope I got the right number here. Anyway, I think somebody is stalking me. I can see their shadow at night at my window, just staring into the house. When I close the window, I can still hear him out there, breathing. I've been sleeping on the couch every night this past week, just so he won't see me. The police police said they can't do anything, so please.
It's a night
send
gnome.
somebody or do something about this. I can hardly sleep anymore.
Please hold.
Yeah, she got one of them there, night gnomes. Okie dokie.
Hello, yes, I believe there may be some kind of problem with our home ventilation. Lately, we've been hearing awful banging noises coming from the ceiling, and the air quality seems to have been drastically reduced. My daughter hasn't been able to stop coughing.
Went from nice and breezy to uncomfortably hot in 3 minutes. Yeah.
Please hold.
That's an attic gnome, right? Knocking sound coming from the surplus of dust coming out of their ventilation system, so yeah. Banging noises coming from the ceiling. Yeah, okay, so you have potentially an attic gnome. It says the air quality has been reduced, otherwise I would say it could be anything. But I'm gonna say that this is a attic gnome. According to your chat, you don't know what an attic is, so I'd fail. I mean, you don't have to know what an attic is to know what an attic gnome is. Recommend that you dust and clean your attics and ceilings regularly. Avoid getting a source of food. Oh, okay.
Please help me. The police refuse to do anything. They told me to call you. Please say you can help. My little boy, Jeremy, has gone missing. He's 8 years old and such a sweetheart. The last time I saw him was when I was tucking him into bed last night and checking his messy closet for bees to calm him down. Oh, it's silly, I know, but my poor Jeremy is always so concerned about bees and wasps and stuff. I miss him. I miss him so much. Oh, please,
Okay.
please say you can help.
So, something that makes a buzzing noise. Something that makes a buzzing noise and steals children. Oh, it's the artifact.
Please hold.
What is it? What is that called? A false artifact, right? Yeah, false artifact. Seemingly designed to manifest inside the home, known for gentle buzzing sound that can usually only be heard by very young children or small animals. Homeowners with false artifacts often report out-of-place objects or missing children. So she's got a false artifact. So in his closet or in his room somewhere is an artifact. While not a direct threat to adult humans, can pose a significant risk to small human children and animals. Should a child or pet be left alone with a false artifact, they are at risk of being encased within. Once encased, no noise made by the prey can be heard. While digestion can take upwards of several years to complete, starvation can be more pressing concern. Once the false artifact has been identified, removal is simple as physically moving the object out of one's home. Should be called to come and remove the object. Should a pet or loved one already be encased within, one can utilize a memory wisp to speed up the grieving process. Yikes. So basically what they do is they come in, take the artifact, and then steal their memory of whoever is encased within. Yikes. False artifact. I guess that's one way to deal with it. I think my favorite so far, which we haven't really run into anybody talking about, I love the design of the mirror nymph. This is kind of like ominous mirror person or being.
concerned somewhat about the stability of my new home. I recently finalized the purchase and naturally afterwards found that there are several large cracks in the walls of the basement that were not previously disclosed, as well as several pieces of half-eaten cheese littered across the basement floor. I haven't been able to get in contact with the previous owners about this, and I'm
So a
wondering
structure
if you
hub?
can offer any kind of legal advice.
Half-eaten cheese?
Please hold.
But yeah, I love this design. This is very cool. It's simple, but it's just like this like ornate mirror. Yeah. Do hobs eat? They were feeding him cream, right? Measure provoking metamorphosis, leaving out a bowl of cream and milk at night. So what does structure hobs do? Am I mistaken? Is it not called a structure hob? Oh, it's called a fracture hob. That's what it is. Leave out a slice of any kind of cheese. Yeah, so he does have a fracture hob. Fracture. Oh, I get... Okay, so I get what's going on with him. So he said he recently purchased a new home. So what happened is they left out cheese for the fracture hob. Because they can't be removed once they nest. And what I think happened is this hob metamorphosized. So the family that lived here previously knows that you have to get away from a boggart, but without acknowledging it. So they just left. So there's a boggart in this guy's house. But it's a fracture hob that caused that. Hold on. I wonder if we're gonna get that one wrong. If we say fracture hob. Several large cracks in the wall of the basement that were not previously disclosed, as well as several pieces of half-eaten cheese littered across the basement floor. Yeah, I think it's a fracture hob, but it might have already metamorphosized. So we're gonna say fracture hob, but it might already be a boggart. Measures to metamorphosize should be taken as soon as possible. Yeah. So I think he had originally had a thing, but if we get this wrong, we know it's a boggart because it changed already, so it doesn't care about the cheese. Oh, we're gonna get another Mike Pinball or whatever. Yeah, here it is. Not Gubruber. 60 gallons of orange drink? Not the pepper squeeze. I'm very curious what's happening behind the scenes with this person that's constantly calling us. Or entity. Why does our phone sound weird?
Hey, so my doctor told me I should call this number. I have no idea why. He won't tell me anything. He said you could help, so here goes nothing, I guess. So I've recently been having just the worst headaches, and just barely I woke up and felt my eyes were starting to look kind of pink. I'm really freaked out right now, and I'm not sure what I have. I can't find anything online. Can you help me?
You have pink eye, obviously. Although I don't think pink eye causes headaches.
Please hold.
I guess it could cause pain that could cause headaches, but we know what he has. He's got Fey flu, which we can't see now because this is where we have to remember kicks in, but he's got Fey flu. Remember it because it changes eye colors. So Fey flu. Oh, interesting. Okay, so are we just... Oh, we don't have access to anything anymore. Oh, maybe that's why the call was messed up?
You gotta tell me what's going on inside my home, okay? I'm freaking out over here! There's holes all over my freaking house, man! Freaking holes! I'm stepping around big wooden splinters! There's no telling how much damage there is! I've got this big gaping one in my kitchen that I have no idea how freaking deep it goes! To top it all off, my skittish little greyhound goblin is nowhere to be found! She probably took off after seeing this, man.
Goblin? That's what you named your dog?
Bad.
Okay, so all of this is kind of a hint, but the biggest hint is this right here. So it says, gaping in kitchen, have no idea how deep it goes. They're talking about holes, right? So you would think termites, but he's talking about a big hole. He's also saying that his little greyhound is nowhere to be found.
Please hold.
So what it actually is this. Causing them to be drawn to the soil. Homeowners often report they're digging around or inside their home. But it can be treated with cryotherapy, remove surgical removal, to prevent from developing. Bathe your pet, especially outdoor activities. Broken floorboards, uprooted plants, or waking up to things beneath the, or waking up the other things beneath the soil. So I think it's this. I think it's a unicorn fungi. I think his greyhound has dug their way to the abyss. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because he mentions the dog disappearing. And I can't think of anything that also digs holes but snatches dogs. Like, it can't be a mole. Yeah, nothing else is looking... I'm gonna guess it's just the unicorn fungi. Okay, so whenever we get a weird call, we're gonna lose access to this stuff, so we have to be ready for that.
Alright, I'm gonna need someone to explain what in the name of Christmas is happening to my living room. I'm back from vacation and the house is already turning into a disaster not 24 hours later, and my living room is absolutely covered in soil and plants. Looks like a gosh darn nursery in there. What is happening? Is this what happens when you buy a bad rug or something?
Something is building a plant nursery in our house? What could that be? It's not like a seedling, right? It's no. Oh, this one's interesting. Back from vacation, and it's already turning into a disaster. Not 24 hours later, my living room is absolutely covered in soil and plants. So something is making... Because it's not the horde. The horde is garbage. Is it floor roots? Spotted, quickly removal. No. Okay. I don't know what this is. No. Huh. What could be growing in her? Because this is just a bush that steals children. Like there's floor roots, but that doesn't say anything about soil. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea. Gonna need someone. Okay, let's listen to this again.
Alright, I'm gonna need someone to explain what in the name of Christmas is happening to my living room. I'm back from vacation and the house is already turning into a disaster.
Oh.
Later, and my living room is absolutely covered in soil and plants. Looks like a gosh darn nursery in there. What is happening? Is this what happens when you buy a bad rug or something?
It's a travel gnome. The hint is that she just came back from vacation. Affect the household very ways. They often create expansive gardens inside new homes, leaving soil, plants, and common outdoor pests in their wake. It's a travel gnome. Yeah, so the hint was that she came back from vacation. Okay. I was like, what is this? I thought it was a gnome, but I'm like, what gnome leaves a garden in your living room? Travel gnome. Gardening prospects with points to a new opportunity to travel to a better location. To encourage travel gnome to relocate, you can invite others to stay at their household and create new opportunity. Oh, you bring someone to your house and the gnome will jump in their luggage instead. Nice.
There's something in my basement. I don't know what it is. All I know is when I open my basement door, it smells like a damn sewer, and I can hear it making all kinds of horrible noises.
That's the cellar grotto.
A lot of water down there too.
Yeah, cellar grotto.
I don't know what it might be doing down there, but I have a feeling it's causing a whole lot of damage. Please send somebody to help with this. I can't deal with something like this.
Please hold.
I believe it's a cellar grotto. The cellar growths is... Yeah, but it's this. Homeowners with cellar grottos will often report bad smell coming from the basement, high humidity in the home, and notable increase in large beetle frogs and pets. Introduce a number of pests in the home, the heightened humidity that introduces port floorboards, weakened foundation, and other hazards. To remove by finding their creator and presenting them with a gift of gold. The creator often resides somewhere within the grotto's subterranean lake. For safety, bring spelunking and snorkeling equipment on your excursion, or consider utilizing HSH's grotto removal team. I'm guessing that's what it is. Yeah, let's say it's a grotto. Cellar grotto. Okay. 100% accuracy. Nice. So far we've only missed frozen pipes. Undersoil check complete. That's all that. Oh. Do not come to the hole. The hole is breached. I repeat, the hole is breached. It's not safe here. I must find a new spot. It knows I'm here. Scheduling changes. Regarding the schedule this week, due to shortage of available staff, we will need you to come to work on this Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for being a team player. Rest assured your additional labors will be recognized. Daily coupon for tamed river root. Plucked and tamed straight from the waters within the undersoil. This river root is reliable as they come. Their gentle, high-frequency cries are guaranteed to keep your garden safe from all manner of pests and predators. Just don't forget to keep them well watered and well monitored. To receive your discount, simply type the following code during your online checkout. Rootin' for you. Keep up the great work, employee. Jesus Christ, $550 for this weird mushroom? No thanks. No thanks. All right, so we've got 3 more days then. We've got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right. Let's see what new horrors we get introduced to today. We're running out of inaccessible. I think we'll probably get them all by Saturday. This is probably our supervisor.
Hello. Supervisor Carol here. Thine accuracy continues to impress those of us above and below the soil. I have updated your permissions once more. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest soundly upon thee.
Okay, we're completely losing Carol to whatever monstrosity. Okay, we have animation. Miniature figures as dolls, puppets, or marionettes are capable of moving on their own. Homeowners with animation commonly report hearing clattering noises at night. Closet labyrinth. Okay. What you got?
There were Satan worshippers in my shed.
Not Satan worshippers.
I know a good teenager haven't joined up with one of those Dungeon Dragon cults they say these days.
Not Dungeon Dragon cults.
Days now, and the next thing you know, I find a dang tree growing in my shed. The tree is all covered in torn up fabric and some kind of black liquid. Classic satanistic.
We haven't run into this yet.
I assume. Tell me what I can do to get these godless teens off my property.
Godless teens. Alright, get off the property. Alright, homeowners of closet labyrinths often report missing clothes or the sounds of distant cries from their closets. Okay. We've got a dream weaver. Ugh. You see the big spider in the corner? Large stripe-like creatures known to weave dreams into reality. They also know to cause nearby humans to only dream about everything covered in webs. They only move into the household if no other spiders are present. A false flower. Flowers are long, slender creatures that vaguely resemble. Oh, you can see that. You can see there's a hand here. This is like a torso, and this is like a head and another hand. Interesting. Okay. Homeowners often report hearing faint singing. Kobold. 5-foot human with dog-like faces are known to burrow into dark rooms or storage closets to make them their home. Homeowners infested with kobolds will sometimes report broken floorboards. Do not ever enter kobold's domain. Interesting. Strong device hire for professionals. Okay. Rain nymph. Some species of nymphs that are active during rainstorms. They are faint humanoids with a glow in their eyes, often appear near windows and doors, asking to be let inside. Afflicted with rain nymphs often report flooding. Okay. A soap sprite. Oh, ugh. It's like a gelatinous soap. Consuming bacteria and harmful microbes. Frequently occupy bathrooms, appearing similar to pink bars of soap in order to feed off the hands that use them. They secrete suds-like substance used to digest their meals. Interesting. Sprig tree. A rapidly growing tree organism that take root in a human body. They are known to cause structural damage to a home and grow, generally reaching the full size in a matter of days. They are known to be caused by a touch of a spriggan. Oh, it's a sprig tree. That's what it's called. Okay. Sprig vines. Oh, is this what that house had? Yeah, the house that we saw that was like $12,000 but huge. This is what it had. Rapidly growing vines that quickly consume a house and block off the exit. They are often a sign that a spriggan has been provoked. You do not want to do that. Trash gnome. Hey, it's a trash gnome. Looks like a little weird cat thing. Trash receptacles burrow inside large clumps. Okay, so I think she has the sprig tree, and I think it says it comes from a human body. So I think her, what is it? No good teenager. So I think her kid is a tree now. I think she has a sprig tree, and I think the tree is her kid. So have fun with that. Sprig tree. Okay, so this thing here is probably a spriggan. So we don't have a spriggan yet, but we have 2 references to a spriggan. So excited! Switch 2 was said to be revealed this year, early next year. Pricelessly. I don't really get into leaks and stuff when that comes to that kind of stuff, because some of that stuff is based on like old text that might have been pushed around, and it's very easy for people to like manipulate that stuff. Like, that sounds cool. I don't know what the Switch 2 brings the Switch 1 won't bring, other than like higher graphic fidelity, but I don't know. Guess we'll have to see.
Hey, I called last week about some noises in my house, and after following the instructions you sent me, they still seem to be happening. I already told you guys what was happening, but the short story is that every night I'm hearing clattering noises coming from the kitchen. In the morning, I usually check the kitchen for any signs of droppings or whatever, but the place looks spotless. Can you please tell me what's actually happening so I can get some sleep?
Is there there's like a kitchen hob, right?
Please hold.
It's one of the hobs. Is it just a common hob? Yeah, this is a common hob. Also, hello, Salty. Tommy. How are you doing today? So we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're missing 9 more entries.
Yes, hi. I recently purchased from your company one of your home security installation services. And not a week later, I'm still getting break-ins. As I mentioned prior, someone has been breaking into the greenhouse and taunting us with their singing. They could be some insane serial killer, for all we know. All they do is sing at night, but no one in my family feels safe anymore. None of your stupid security alarms even went off.
Breaking into the greenhouse and singing.
Please hold.
Huh. Is it a fake? What was it? It's like fake, false flower? Do these sing? There, take a root and pot a plant, disguising itself among the flowers. Often report faint singing. Okay, so it is a false flower. Disrupt or move them, they will often lash out by spraying toxic chemical known to cause blindness or loss of sight. Are not to be disturbed once they've taken root. Water regularly and try not to notice their presence. Ignore the singing. Yeah, okay, so you have a false flower in your greenhouse. Interesting. False flower. Okie dokie. Ugh. Not Flipper.
I got 2 dumbbells that I bought from you that need a good spit shine. Know what I mean? These bells have got all kinds of grit, grime, grease. Can't even see my face in them when I'm deadlifting. Know what I mean? I'm looking at these bells right now here. I'm seeing spit, crud, and juice, and
Hey, who are you? How did you get in? Hey, now easy there. Get away. Get away.
Oh, interesting. So our prank caller, they just got an entity sent to them, I think. Huh. How did you get in? Interesting. I wonder what that is. Does the rain nymph have sounds?
You've been experiencing regular, disruptive calls from a false caller with ulterior motives. I've seen to it that this false caller shall no longer be a blight upon me. Keep up the good work, employee.
Okay, so Carol took care of, I don't like, if that was indeed Carol that we just heard, I don't like what we just heard. I don't know if we could trust Carol. Okay, so we're probably going to lose access to this stuff, so we're going to have to use our memory for this.
There's some kind of insect in my house, and I think it may have died. I saw this big, nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I think maybe it electrocuted itself somewhere because I can smell this awful burning scent throughout the house.
It's a lamp sprite.
Can someone come find this thing and get it out of my house?
It's a lamp sprite, but I'm guessing if we click on it, it's going to be broken. It's a lamp sprite. Yeah, so whenever we get that weird sound, he's got a lamp sprite. Whenever we get that weird sound with our phone calls, that means the network's down, and we're getting a, we have to use our memory to figure it out. That's nice that they have like an audio cue for that. Can I click on this now? No. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because if they fly in, they get in there, and they get on the lamp, and they superheat the lamp, which causes a burning smell.
It took my daughter! It took my daughter! She's gone! It wrapped its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it! I saw it with my own eyes! Please, send help! The police won't do anything! Send help!
This is the floor roots.
Please hold.
See, can we click on this? Yeah, see, lamp sprite. Home and lamp fixtures, they are known for causing lamps to inhabit, flicker, and burn hotter, sometimes causing a burning smell in the home. So that's what it is. You have... What is that thing called? It's not sprig vines, right? No, that's for the house. It's like floor vines? Floor roots, that's what it is. Ground-like roots that grow upwards from and wrap themselves around various objects and humans in their vicinity. Serve little danger to awake and aware human adults. However, it's not spotted quickly. They're a strangling hazard for human children and pets while they sleep. Removal prior... Okay. Wrapped its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it. It's the only thing I can think of that would you have tendrils, right? Let's see. Let's take another look. Because I don't think sprig vines take people, right? Quickly consume a house and block off the exits. They cut through with common gardening tools, however, the tendency to block exits can create struggles and needing to exit in a hurry, such as in case of floods, fires, or spriggan in pursuit. Has made them to desire it. Vacate and rehome as soon as possible. Yeah, so I think he's just got floor roots. Floor roots. I think you have floor roots, my friend. I don't know if you're getting your kid back. What does it say you have to do? Wrap around something before they cease their growth. It's advised to acquire dolls or similarly human for a safety alternative. Place the dolls in affected room and leave the roots for no. Dolls and roots should be gone. The room should be having. Oh, okay. So they didn't take care of the roots and it stole their kid. Yikes.
It stole me. It stole me. I'm not me anymore. It took me. It took me. I can't
It's a mirror
see
nymph.
myself anymore. I'm gone. Help me. Help, get me back, please.
Please hold.
It's a mirror nymph, which is still my favorite design so far. Stealing the likeness of homeowners and passerby. They're generally small, faceless, and voiceless humanoids carrying a large mirror that beckon others to look into. Things about mirror nymphs commonly report not being able to recognize their own face. Will wander in different locations provided nobody looks into the mirror. Affected homeowners will restore their likeness by catching the mirror nymph and breaking its mirror with an iron implement. So there you go. That's why that iron horseshoe would be helpful. You, unfortunately, have run into a mirror nymph. Alright, who do we got now? It stole me. That's such an interesting way of phrasing that.
druggies might be in my house because I keep finding used needles, cans, metal scrap, and
The
other
Horde.
such nasty things on my living room carpet. I have children in this house, and this is a very serious hazard to their health. And before you say anything, yes, I already called the police, and they told me to call this number instead. So I assume that you will send over the proper authorities to deal with this matter promptly.
You got a horde. You gotta leave.
Please hold.
Let's see. Yep, here we go. This is what she's running into. Visible, odorless, collective conscious that is known to collect and store a large quantity of common household refuse. Store vast quantities of trash to make them prone to spreading disease in the home and having rotten food, used syringes, and rusty metal among the most common household hazards introduced by the Horde's presidents. Once introduced to a home, the Horde will continue to gather and hoard treasures indefinitely. It is advised to sell one's home at the first sign of the Horde's presence to make relocation process go over more smoothly. To prevent the Horde from gathering in one's home, it is advised to keep one's home as tidy as possible as not to attract the Horde's attention. The introduction of a hob to the household can often assist in this process. So, to stop from getting a Horde, by the way, if you don't see there's like a face right here, I think. This is like an eyeball. At least that looks like an eyeball and a nose. So you put a hob in here to make sure this doesn't happen, but then the hob can metamorphosize and turn into a boggart, which can also cause problems. Don't you love how problems get solved by other problems? All right, you got a horde. You should probably just leave. The horde. You could also stop playing World of Warcraft. I'll probably get rid of the horde. That's a gaming joke. Hello, hello. What do we got?
Yeah, is there some kind of home security camera I can purchase from you guys? For the last few nights, we haven't gotten any sleep thanks to some punks outside with flashlights or something. Someone keeps flashing these bright lights through our windows at night.
Night Sprite? Is that what they're called?
I want to catch them on camera so I can finally bust these stupid teens for all they're worth.
I think it's a Night Sprite, right? Is that what they're called? I don't remember.
Hold.
Oh, Night Wisp. It's these things. From bright floating lights, they are known to hover outside windows at night while whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. Either that or you have teenagers outside with flashlights, but I'm gonna guess it's probably a Night Wisp. So. Night Wisp. These aren't... Yeah, they move on to other homes after a week, so if you're ignored consistently, it is advised to drown out their whispers with music or wearing sleep masks to prevent sleep disruption. Portal.
I feel like maybe I should step through it.
Yep, that's a portal.
Yeah, I think I need to go inside. The wind feels so nice.
Oh, I thought she was gonna hang up on us, but that's a portal. It's this. Outdoor homeowners report cold drafts, strange dreams, and a strong desire to enter. Yeah, imagine going to your basement and just seeing a doorway to the outside, be like, which, it's interesting. There's a book, which I still need to get a copy of, called House of Leaves, and it actually has this as one of its like main cruxes, where the homeowner in the House of Leaves finds a door that leads to basically a hallway that can't physically exist, and it is an absolute trip of a book. I still need to get a copy of that. Because it's not one of those where you just read it and it just tells you a story. The book itself changes, like the writing starts changing shape, things start being backwards, some pages are completely blank, some have like single words on them. It's very cool. It's a very cool book that's not talked about very often. But I need to get a copy of that. You have a portal. There's Braille in the hardback? Nice.
This might, like, sound strange, but I think there's some kind of, like, squid or something in my bathroom. Like, I went into the bathroom in the middle of the night last night, you know, and I could see something slithering under near the sink with its, like, little tentacles or, like, tendrils or, you know, whatever. But when I turned on the lights, nothing was there. I checked under the towel, like, under, you know, like, that little soap thing and everything, but I know it's somewhere. Like, it's too freaking big to have gone down the drain. Still gotta...
It's the soap sprite? Is that what that's called? Yeah, soap sprite. Because it said they looked under the like that little soap thing.
Please hold.
So it's a soap sprite. Because you can see that it has tendrils here. Stewie bacteria and harmful microbes, they occupy bathrooms similar to pink bars of soap in order to feed off humans. They secrete soap-like substance. Despite bacteria are frequently spread deadly disease such as Fey flu to animals who handle them, making them serious household hazard. These are removed and disposed of by way of tongs or other grabbing utensils. Can be difficult, so it's recommended to keep any bars of soap in the household to ensure they can be identified and removed as soon as possible. Not to keep any bars. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I have a soap spray. I don't think there's anything else that has tendrils in the bathroom. Let's take a once over just in case. So I don't think it's like a sink hob or anything. Yeah, I think it's a soap sprite. Soap sprite. He has another book called Only Revolutions. It's amazing as well. A pair of twins that's written really... Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. 100% accuracy. There you go. It was indeed a soap sprite. So I wonder if we're gonna find out about the Spriggan today. Human DNA confirmed. Nice. All right, let's see what coupon we got. This address is no longer active. If you're receiving this email, it's because you've been emailed by this address before. Address is registered, no longer employed here at HSH. As of 4/30/1996, this address will be shut down and no longer send receive emails. You still need support. Okay, so this was the guy who was telling us don't come to the hole and stuff. So he's gone. Oh, we got Hag Hide. Sourced cruelty-free from the perished and treated with our flower-scented formula is the best quality hag hides you'll find. This month only, we'll even throw in an iron wall mount free of charge. Let the whispers keep your bed the safe haven it should be. Sleep easier, sleep safer. To receive your discount, simply type the following code during your online checkout. Haggling for deals. Keep up the great work, employee. Wow. You know, it's funny, they say hag hide. That's definitely a hag's face. They could have taken any part of their skin. Ooh, Thunder Peak. What is Thunder Peak? Great American Hikes. Who goes outside? Brought to you by Home Safety Hotline. Thunder Peak is one of America's most dangerous yet rewarding hiking locations. In this guide, we'll show you how you can be best prepared for one of nature's most beautiful trails. Supplies. As with any hiking trail, you'll want to ensure you come prepared with supplies to help you meet the demanding physical trials ahead. Make sure to bring hiking boots. Water bottle. Got that covered. Iron sword. Okay. Climbing gloves. If you don't have access to all these materials, be sure to consult one of the Thunder Peak perk guides before embarking. Okay, so there's definitely some Fey up on the mountain if you need an iron sword. The Trail. This is the longest movie so far. Thunder Peak Trail is a straightforward but steep trail. This is like mostly switchbacks leading through a natural cave and finally a short climb up to its pristine peak. Okay, so there is a cave you have to go through. I'm guessing that's going to be pace yourself as you progress. This is both conserves energy and helps you appreciate the scenery around you. I wonder where they actually filmed this at. Probably near the Appalachian Mountains. Be sure to stop and read info signs littered along the trail. Hold on, go back. You ain't gonna get that past me. The Topongos system has been a favorite place for people to come to visit. As a result, the cave has been equipped with electricity and made accessible to tours. Something is hidden in these dark caves. Follow the tracks, see tracks of smooth flowstone. Not all caves are easily accessible to help build. Okay, I was trying to see if there's anything like hidden in this like messaging in the back. When you see red and yellow lines, that means you are in a high rockfall area. Travel with caution. Once you've entered the quiet zone, remain completely silent. Quiet zone. As you approach the cave entrance, hold on, go back. Nah, you ain't getting that past me. As you approach the cave entrance, remove your hiking boots. Oh, we can't read any of this. No camera back. Okay. Interesting. There's like a little house here. Remove your hiking boots? Why? Enter the cave. It has a door? with a lock? When inside the cave, move carefully and quietly. Do not stop. What about your shoes, though? Follow the lights, do not stray. If you hear this sound, stay still and unsheath your sword. Nice. So now we know what the sword's for. Once you exit the cave, put on your boots and gloves for the final climb to the peak. You made it. Now enjoy the view. Yeah, I wonder if it's like the Appalachian Mountains. Appalachian. Game's taking quite a turn. Well, it's all establishing this, like, weird world, I think. That's the idea. So... And we've had a reference to, like, the undersoil or things that lie below. So I'm guessing that's whatever's in that cave. So, alright. Let's start our Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday shift. And I'm guessing Carol's going to be even more, like, we are watching thou. Do not mess up. Alright, clocking in. Also interested to see what we're going to get access to today. I want to see what what they say about the Spriggan. Spriggans will mess you up, man. Forest spirits are not to be trifled with. Hi, Carol.
Hark, employee.
There it is.
Lend thine ear once more. Supervisor Carol here again. I've updated thy permissions to grant thee access to all relevant household hazard information. Continue thy labors, employee. Soon thy time in the soil arriveth. Prepare thy body.
Yep, told you she's gonna be completely unhinged at this point. Okay, we have autumn vines. Okay, slowly grow the house. Autumn vines report feeling dizzy, lightheaded, and blissful. Bed hag. Oh no. Hammocks, suspended sleeping apparatus, home invested, sometimes report croaking and wheezing sounds at night. Feeling of a heavy weight on the chest. Okay, so that's the sleep paralysis hag.
Some kind of animal has gotten into my cellar. I know it's down there because I can hear it flapping around sometimes when the house is quiet. Tell me what to do to get rid of this thing because I think it's getting into all my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. I found a whole bunch of broken bottles on the floor. Stupid thing is probably getting loaded.
It's a wine sprite. She has a wine sprite. Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays are wine.
Please hold.
So you got a wine sprite. Okay. What is a Dorsha? Dorsha is the one who delivers. Homeowners respecting Dorsha commonly report feelings of immense dread and the sensation of being followed or pursued. They may also experience visions of a great lurking shadow. Dorsha will deliver that which it seeks. There is no coming back from deliverance. Dorsha is otherwise harmless to humans it does not seek. To be sought by Dorsha is to be found by Dorsha. If you or a loved one are sought by Dorsha, it is advised to grieve and find peace through acceptance. Yikes. Leprechaun. That is an interesting looking leprechaun. Covered in brown hair and known for consuming household valuables such as jewelry, silverware. Oh, consuming them? Nice. Instead of like hoarding them, they actually just eat them. Leprechauns can occasionally use direct harm to human, where homeowners have metallic medical implants such as braces, crowns, and joint replacements. Oh my god, they'll rip out people's like hip replacement. That's horrific. Neighbor's doorway. Door frame-like structure that can often appear in basements and cellars. They are known to cause confusion if stepped through, as well as parallelism. do not cause direct harm to humans, but if stepped through, the resulting parallelism will often result in unwanted household activity, such as altered behavior or perceived missing memories in the human who comes through the other side. Okay. Puka. Yeah. A shapeless creature commonly inhabit homes in the shape and likeness of a household pet. They are known for their tendency to replace common pets such as dogs or cats and live in their place to watch homeowners eat and sleep. Homeowners with pukas frequently report unusual or frightening pet behavior. Reanimation. Are deceased remains of living creatures capable of moving on their own. Homeowners with reanimations commonly report foul smells, soil being trapped inside the home, and large holes in the ground appearing near or around the home. Okay. Hey, there's the Spriggan. Let's see if we can see it. It should be up here somewhere. I can't see it. Are small green humanoids. I'm guessing it's supposed to be this right here. So you see this outline shape right there. With leaf-like coatings on their bodies. They're seen rarely in households and reside primarily inside trees. They are known to act violently upon homeowners when provoked, however. Homeowners affected by Spriggans commonly report rapid vine growth in and around their homes, and the feeling that the trees are watching them. It's because they are. Physical contact with one will result in the growth of a sprig tree. Oh, so that's what happened. So the Spriggan touched that teenager and it turned into a tree. Okay. Oh, we got troll. You can see it down there. 12-foot tall nocturnal creatures normally are not seen in the home. However, during winter, they will deflate their bodies in order to fit inside homes and steal warm materials such as blankets or articles of clothing. Homeowners infested with a troll frequently report missing clothes or claim to hear shrill sounds of air escaping in the middle of the night. Do not ever approach a troll. Nice. Warlock remnant? Ugh. Left behind by former warlocks, most commonly inhabiting older households, castles, and underground dwellings. Homeowners experiencing the warlock remnants will often report objects moving on their own, the sound of hostile warning whispers, or the sight of bearded figures and reflective surfaces. Echoes of their former selves. Okay. Interesting. Sealy stone is how you get rid of those. Okay, so you have wine sprite, so we know what you got. Boop. Okay, so we now have access to everything. I'm just waiting for one of them to be like, I have a raccoon. Like, they just, my trash gets knocked over and it's eaten through. It's just a raccoon. I'm just waiting for that. Have all this weird stuff and just one of them's just a basic call. Yoki? Hello?
So, I think something may have died inside my desk. It stinks to high heavens, and something is
Wood
leaking
secretions.
out of it. I have to lock the door to my office since my kids are overly curious about the smell, so I need to know what to do about this as soon as possible.
Wood secretions, I'm guessing. Do they smell bad, though? I didn't know if wood secretions actually smell bad. Wood that has been mistreated is known to drip from wood materials as furniture walls, causing sticky pooling buildup. Can be deadly to humans, causing rapid translation of flesh if ingested. Keep animals and human children away from secretion at all costs. Its foul odor can be interpreted as sweet candy-like smell. Oh, so the kids are going in here because they think there's candy in here, but the adult knows that this smells bad. Okay, so it is wood secretions. Which is what I figured anyways, but it's interesting we got that extra little bit of information that there's a lot of things that just take children. That's the weird thing. There's just a significant number of these that are like, yep, kids, got them, snatch them, take them up, eat them, turn them into mush. Like, what? Like, we had the Bush guy who stole somebody. Also, every time I see this picture, this reminds me of the scene from Ghostbusters when there's the goop coming out of the library, like, card storage.
I
outside. Something is moving around in the trees, and I can never get a good look at them, but I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. I don't know who they are, but the police were no help. They just asked me stupid questions like if I mowed my lawn recently or if I ate fruit in public or something, and told me to call you.
Ah, you have a Spriggan.
More helpful.
You have a Spriggan. Which, sorry, you're probably not going to be able to leave your house.
Please hold.
Because I believe... Small green with they are rarely seen in households. They act violently upon homeowners when provoked. Homeowners affected by Spriggans watch rapid vine grow in around their homes or watching them. Do not eat any wild fruit or vegetable that may grow on your property. Do not ever kill or hunt wildlife within the view of your home. Refrain from moving trees, flowers, or weeds on your property. So they think it's a Spriggan. But I wonder if this is a red herring. I wonder if it's actually something else. But it does sound like a Spriggan, because that's the only thing that can watch you from outside that isn't the, like, gnomes. Yeah, so we're gonna say you have a Spriggan, in which case, sorry, bud. You're not gonna have a good time with that. Hi. Is that Abandoned Hope? Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. It's a cute little cat emote. Zombie cat, I guess. How are you doing today? Okay. Let's see. What do we got now?
My brother told me to call this number, but I don't know why. Things have never been better around here. My brother says he doesn't like the way the leaves move, the way they grow around the house like
Autumn
a warm
leaves.
embrace. Things are good here, brother. Things are good. Would you tell my brother that things are good?
She's got the autumn vines. Okay, thank you. I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Please
Really
hold.
enjoying this game. Because these cause euphoria, I believe. Lightheaded or blissful. Yeah, so she's got autumn vines. Because he said, my brother says he doesn't like the way that the leaves move. So she's got autumn vines. They make a sound? It just sounds like wind moving through leaves. Maybe a little bit higher pitch than normal, but... Alright, enjoy your autumn vines. Locate the initial growth coming from by inspecting the soil around the home for extended red parent vine. Pull this vine out by the roots and burn it. Prevent autumn vine growth by making regular offerings of insects or meat substance to the ones beneath the soil. Good luck with that. The ones beneath the soil. All right. What do we have next? Probably a phone call where we're going to lose access to this stuff. Nope. Okay. You can listen when the phone call makes a weird noise. That's how you know that you're losing access to this.
Hi. Do you know how I got here? I'm not where I should be. Please, I was told that you could help me. My family. They aren't my family. I don't know what's happened. Please tell me how to get back to my family.
Neighbor doorway.
Please hold.
Pretty sure that's a neighbor's doorway. So it's causing parallelism. They're known to cause confusion if stepped through, as well as parallelism. Not cause direct harm, but if stepped through, resulting parallelism will often result in unwanted household activities such as altered behavior or perceiving missing memories in the human who comes to the other side. without accidentally putting one's body through them, triggered the parallel activity. I think this is what it is. Because they said, I don't know how I got here, I'm not where I should be. Because it's not a portal. Yeah, I think it's a neighbor's doorway. Yeah, I'm gonna say neighbor's doorway. That one might be wrong, but that's the only one I can think of that would cause someone to be somewhere where they're not. Because if you step through a portal, you're not moving into the same space. You're moving into a completely different space, and I don't think you come back from that. So... Fey feast.
I mean, my dog can't even lay down something that big.
I think that's a Fey feast. Awful smell of rotten eggs coming from the dining room. When I look to see what it is, there's a big disgusting pile of crap on the dinner table.
Please hold.
I think that's a Fey feast, is it not? Mid to lower sized piles of edible food substances, equally including flour, cornmeal. They are known to appear near eating areas of the home. These are not dangerous if consumed, but if left untouched, they can provoke more dangerous activity, or else continued presence can attract other household pests, such as cockroaches, carpet ants. Feasts are a sign of a hospitable presence, and as such should be consumed immediately once sighted to prevent provoking or offending the gifter. For maximum storage safety, all members of the home should partake in the feast. Something... I'm trying to think if there's anything else that could leave like a big pile of crap on the table, though. Kobold, maybe? Hold on. Known to burrow in dark rooms and storage closet to make their home. Broken floorboards. Okay, so no, it's not a kobold. I think it's just a Fey feast. What about a puka? They leave behind their stuff, like their skin and stuff, but yeah, I'm thinking it's a Fey feast, but it's interesting that she's describing it as crap. Maybe a trash gnome? Smell of rotten eggs, finding large clump of tipped garbage cans, and okay. It might be a trash gnome. She says smell of rotten eggs coming from my dining room. So there's a trash gnome. And they said they report the smell of rotten eggs. So it might be a trash gnome, or that might just be a red herring. Because she says that there's a pile of crap on the dinner table, which it doesn't seem that they do. This one's a bit tricky. I think I'm still gonna go with Fey Feast. Just because she said it's a large pile of stuff on that pile of crap on the table, which sounds like the Fey Feast. It might be a trash gnome, but I'm gonna say Fey Feast. This one's tricky. We might get this one wrong. Because the rotten eggs is something that directly connects with the thing, but they don't leave... Well, I guess they would leave crap, but why would they leave it on the table? That's the problem. Yeah, we probably got that one wrong. Trash gnome. It doesn't say anything about leaving refuse, though. Finding large clumps of fur throughout the house. Tip garbage can, loud crunching.
Yeah, all here. I'm not sure what to do anymore. My kids can't sleep at night. I've been spraying about 50 different kinds of pesticides all over the place, washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as frickin' possible, and every night it's the same story. Bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. I'm fresh out of ideas.
Okay, so this is either that spider or bed bugs.
Please hold.
What was that thing called? Dreamweaver? Parasitic, they feed off the dreams when they sleep. While it does not cause any direct harm, they lead to increased anxiety, and the large webs often... Okay. So... So it might not be a Dreamweaver. It might just be bed bugs. Trying to think if there's anything else. Scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as possible. You can't, like... Yeah, but it developed resistance to a majority of pesticides, therefore it's quite difficult to remove. Yeah, bed bugs are terrible to get rid of. I'm thinking it's bed bugs. I can't really think... Because the spider doesn't bite. It says that they don't affect humans. Right, it says, parasitic, they feed off the dreams. While it does not cause any direct harm to humans, they say they have bites, though. A bunch of itchy kids with nightmares. Although it could be bed teeth? No, because he said he's washed it. I think it's just bed bugs. I think he just has bed bugs. Yeah. I think you just got bed bugs there, Paul. Because the Dreamweaver does not cause any physical. What's a bed hag? Oh, it's the sleep paralysis thing. Elderly woman-like appearance, they are known to dwell beneath beds, hammocks, and other suspending sleeping. Infested with bed hags sometimes report croaking, wheezing sounds, a nice feel of heavy weight on their chest. So, sleep paralysis, the original term was actually, I believe, just meant hag on chest, which is,
Okay, you want to explain to me what the hell is happening?
which is where that comes from.
Last week to ask why my home heater has been having issues, and nothing's changed after following the instructions you sent me. Be quiet. I know your teeth hurt, but Daddy's on the phone right now. Anyway, we're still freezing our butts off over here, so tell me what the hell is happening right now so I can get this fixed properly.
Okay. You want to explain what is happening? Last week we asked about why the home's heater has been having issues. Okay, I know your teeth hurt, but Daddy's on the phone right now. Anyways, we're freezing our butts off. So something that causes cold?
Please hold.
Isn't that just the cellar? Is the no? It's the. It's the portal, right? The portal causes cold. It's not another portal, is it? Cold drafts. Oh, this one's actually pretty difficult. Home's heater has been having issues, and nothing's changed in following the instructions. So something wrong with the heater? Do you get a chance to fix them with its wrong solution? No, not that I know of. Is it a troll, maybe? Steal warm materials. No, because they don't have sounds of air or anything. Let's see. Rain nymph, maybe? No. Okay. No. Huh. Lamp spray. I'm trying to figure out what would be causing cold. Because, like, frozen pipes. I order through pipes on a daily basis. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Does this cause things to be cold? No. The only thing that we have any reference to that causes cold is either frozen pipes home's heater's been having issues. Oh, is it a boggart? Is it a sneaky boggart? Because they also cause... No. No, okay, they don't affect the temperature. They do flooding, fires, and electrical outages. Because the grotto is hot. Let's see. It might just be frozen pipes. Because I'm not sure of anything, because lamp sprite doesn't take heat, right? Hold on. No, let's just watch you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with frozen pipes, because I don't... The only thing that affects temperature... You can't hear the original call.
Okay, do you want to explain to me what the hell is happening?
What's up here?
I called last week to ask why my home heater has been having issues, and nothing's changed after following the instructions you sent me. Be quiet. I know your teeth hurt, but Daddy's on the phone right now. Anyway, we're still freezing our butts off over here, so tell me what the hell is happening right now so I can get this fixed properly.
Oh, callbacks, people you got wrong, or is it... the callbacks are when you get it wrong, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with... He said he was sent... No, he said it was sent instructions, and nothing changed. So... Also, it's interesting. He says be quiet in the audio, but this specifically says shut up. So it's interesting that they changed the audio there. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with frozen pipes. It's probably wrong, but that's the only thing I could think that's even affecting the temperature. Because the only other thing that references temperature drop is a portal, but they don't seem to have any of the other stuff. Maybe teeth are because they're chattering, or they're just teething. You know, they're just a baby. 'Cause if we had like Tooth Fairy or something, then maybe it would be like, ah. I'm not sure if that having to do with teeth or cold. Not really. Not really. Sleep paralysis. Yeah. That one's probably wrong, but I can't think of anything else, man. Yeah.
I think some pranksters might be giving my wife and I a run for our money. Lately, my wife's clothes have started going missing, and at night I keep hearing this strange
Closet labyrinth
type sound coming from outside.
Oh.
I tried to scare the kids
No,
off
it's a
by
troll.
keeping the porch lights on at night and putting out a neighborhood watch sign, but I think
That's a troll.
Do you have any advice you can send me?
Please hold.
So at first I was like, oh, okay, the clothes are going missing, so that would be a closet labyrinth, because it says clothes are missing. Missing clothes and the sounds of distant cries. But he's not hearing distant cries. He's hearing a whoopee cushion sound, which is what trolls make when they deflate. They fit inside homes and steal warm materials such as blankets or articles of clothing. Infested with troll will frequently report missing clothes, which he says, and claim to hear the shrill sounds of air escaping, which would be like a whoopee cushion. So he's got a troll. Repelling fixtures as UV light to prevent future break-ins. Secured its bounty. Okay. But yeah, so they're like 12 feet tall, but they deflate themselves so they can fit in a house, steal what they want to steal, then they come back out and re-inflate. It's the worst kind of balloon monster. Okay, so it was not frozen pipe.
It didn't fix anything. Would you shut up? Daddy's on the phone. Why is your mouth bleeding? What are you pointing at? What the hell is that?
So the baby was the trick. So something that attacks babies? What was that? Hold on. So the baby was the thing you were supposed to... What is it? You wouldn't have metal in their mouth. It's a bait. Was it? Is it an animation? Was it a doll? No. What would cause a baby's... Okay, we're gonna lose access to our information here. What would do that?
And I thought I would call just in case you might know what's going on. I was recently putting on my kettle for a bit of afternoon Earl Grey when I heard this awful buzzing sound coming from the cupboard. I looked around inside, but I couldn't find anything but a few loose tea leaves.
Tea Sprite.
I'm quite concerned about the hornets and the bees and the like because I'm quite allergic to their stings, you know. So I just wanted to know if there's anything I should be worried about right now. My hearing isn't what it used to be, after all.
Yeah, so if we click on anything now, it's going to say error. We don't have access to it.
Please hold.
So like this, if I click on this, we get an error. So whenever we get that weird, like, wing, 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 wing phone call, that means that we don't have access to the network. I'm very interested to see what is causing the mouth to bleed, and there's something in there. Okay, well, we got to submit her answer. She's got a tea Sprite. You got a tea Sprite. There, get on my face. Baby's mouth to bleed. Oh, we got another one? 2 in a row? Oof.
Sure what to say since I talked to our family practitioner already, but he said to call here, so we've been having some trouble sleeping. I thought it was just me, but both my husband and I started feeling shortness of breath around the same time. I'm worried about something spreading through our house since our kids all have asthma and some particularly severe allergies. We tried washing all the bed sheets in the house, but that didn't really help much. Thankfully, the kids haven't had any issues yet, so could you help us out sooner rather than later?
Okay, so they're having trouble sleeping and they have shortness of breath. Is that just a bed hag? We can't look because, again, it was a messed up phone call. It might be a bed hag, but it might also... No, I don't think it's a Dreamweaver, because Dreamweavers don't have any physical effects on people. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with bed hag here. You can shortness of breath because she sits on your chest. That's what sleep paralysis is. Okay, so I'm still... What would cause a baby's mouth to bleed and be like a different thing? Because it said, what are you pointing at? Interesting. So it's something. Okay, now we'll have access to our stuff again. Do you hear it?
But I've been having a hard time sleeping at night because of this sound. Can you hear that? It's been non-stop lately.
It's the mushrooms.
All of my smoke detector batteries and everything. But I can't
Yeah, it's the mushrooms, yeah.
coming from.
Okay. So before we solve hers, we know what it is. It's the whistling fungi. Oh, if you ever heard them singing in harmony, evacuate your house immediately. Are rarely dangerous to human, but their growth can cause foundational problems. If they're ever singing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately and do not return for any reason. Otherwise, whistling fungi can be removed with a common weed killer is utilizing. Prevent whistling fungi. Ensure there's no open cracks. Okay, so what? What would cause a baby's mouth to bleed and a separate item or a separate, like, being? Had to look up the answer for that one. Well, don't tell me, because if we fail enough of these, I think you have to start the day over. So we might get a second shot at it. But I'm very interested to see. Because he said it's cold, right? Pet behavior. It's not a night gnome. It's a leprechaun. It's a leprechaun. Long-term damage to heaters, furnaces, and other common appliances that are not properly protected. Occasionally cause direct harm to human. Homeowners have metallic implants such as braces. Braces, crowns, and... So the baby had braces? Because it said the mouth was bleeding, so it would have taken the braces... But maybe it wasn't supposed to be a baby. Maybe it was supposed to be like a toddler. But it definitely sounded like a baby. I think that's what threw me off. But okay, so it's a leprechaun. All right, so she's got... What was she saying? Oh yeah, she's got the whistling fungi. All right, before we send this off, I need to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, dokie. Let's get rid of Whistling Fungi Lady. Yeah, so it was a leprechaun. Man, I was like, what makes things cold? The hint was heaters. It's not the fact that it was something wrong with his heater, it's the fact that it was constantly getting stuff taken from the heaters. Sneaky leprechaun. Because it had to be something separate, because he's like, what are you pointing at? What is that? And then it cut off. So it had to be an entity of some sort.
Hello? Can you help me? There's this terrible smell in my house, and I can't figure out where on earth it's coming from. I think it's upsetting my puppy Meatball, too. He's really been acting up lately. I can hardly blame him. It smells so terribly rotten.
That's a puka.
Please, can you help?
That's a puka.
Please hold.
The known for tendency to replace common pets such as cats or dogs in limited place to watch their homeowners eat and sleep. Frequently report unusual or frightening pet behavior. Relatively harmless, but discarded bodies they leave behind over time create pests and disease hazards. The foul smell signifies decay. The discarded body should be found and removed immediately. So that's a sneaky one. So the trick there is you have to find out she has a puppy, and then you have to remember that the danger is the rotten smell. So I think that's a puka. So that is not your dog anymore, lady. That is a puka. What does it say? Can be encouraged to leave the home by not drawing attention to their activities. Pukas thrive on the attention they receive from frightened homeowners, so refrain from screaming or yelling when surprised by them, and make attempts to ignore their presence whenever possible. Interesting. See, and also he's been acting up lately. Was another hint there. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna cat group, and this lady posted a picture of their cat named Puka. It ate her toe. Nice. She dropped a knife, sliced her toe off. Oh. Yikes. Okay. What do we got? Uh-oh. Okay, so the prank dollar got turned into something that squeaks now. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, the only one we missed was the frozen pipes, which was actually a leprechaun. Okay. Yeah, that one was a tough one. That one was a tough one. I'm not gonna lie, because I was not thinking leprechaun. Okay. Ooh, entry browser. Wait, what? Mailbox. Congratulations. Wait. Happy to report, most pleased with your labors and are currently making all necessary preparations for your impending dissension. Assuming you pass the trial. The soil is fertile. Keep up your great work, and thanks for working through the weekend. High accuracy has awarded you a glamour stone. Whether simply too tired to concentrate, or if you just want to look your best without the stress, our glamour stones are here to put you at ease. With patented protective seal, our glamour stones have a 99.9% reliability rating. To receive your discount, simply type the following code during your online checkout. Wham, glam, thank you, ma'am. Keep up the great work, employee. What do we have an entry browser? Oh, this is so you can look at everything. Okay, so are we about to get like a test then? I think we're about to get tested on all of this. Ooh boy, this is gonna be hard because some of these we haven't even had. Okay. What? Oh, this is the Discord, and okay. So, all right. I wonder if we're just. I wonder if we're just getting like a exam for our Sunday instead of having like actual phone calls. Let's see, I guess. Oh, it shook a little bit when we went to clock in. That was interesting. Yep, here we go. Okay, so there is a test. Thy trial hath begun. Yes. Ah, here we go. Oh. We are many, we are above. We are followers of our queen. What are we? We are many, we are above. We are followers of our queen. What are we? Can we actually look at any of this? Oh. So now we just gotta go based on our knowledge. I mean, this one's supposed to be tricky, but I'm pretty sure it's just the ant. Carpenter ant. No, it's bees. It's bees. Because it's a queen, yeah. Please hold, yeah. It's bees. Info successfully sent. Showcase thy knowledge. Because they say we are above. Carpenter ants would be inside. I am not living, yet I clatter. I am your reanimation. I am small, I am weak, I serve my purpose, and then I die. What am I? You're not living, yet I clatter. I think you're just reanimation, right? Again, we can't look at this, so I'm gonna say it's reanimation. Oop. Forge ahead. Oh, there's a pause button up here. Nice. I didn't even notice that before. And there's your settings. All right, who we got? What you got there? Ugh. I am the beggar. I am the encroacher of the dry. I am a friend to the water of the sky. I am the beggar. I am the encroacher of the dry. I am a friend to the water of the sky. You're a rain nymph. Yeah, you're a rain nymph. Yeah. Yeah. Press on, employee. I am the harbinger of death. I am the bringer of pestilence. I am forever the nuisance. What am I? Bringer of pestilence. I am forever the nuisance. Harbinger of death. Okay, hold on. I am the harbinger of death. I am the bringer of pestilence. I am forever a nuisance. I would say black mold. Or it could be the Horde as well, right? Could be the Horde. But it says I'm the harbinger of death. I don't think the Horde. I'm gonna say black mold. It's probably wrong. I'm probably about to get like slapped or something. I don't know. I don't know what the. Rejoice. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So. I seek the domains of those who have too much. Step within and they lose their way. What am I? Okay, that is a labyrinth. That's a closet labyrinth. I am the domains of those who have too much. Step within and they lose their way. What am I? I think that's a closet labyrinth. Because they have a bunch of clothes, then they would have expand thy mind. Sorry, I'm not into that stuff. Alright. We are companions of the gardens. We compel those who tread to tread no longer. What are we? Ooh, okay. We are companions of the gardens. We compel those who tread to tread no longer.
Please hold.
There was... What was that stuff called? There was that... There's false flower, potentially. But... What was that thing called? No, there's like a pile of stuff that gets rid of weeds. Seedling. Companions of gardens, we compel those who tread to tread no longer. I'm thinking it's seedling. Because they eat weeds, but if you try to get rid of them, they're like very like hyperactive. You're supposed to overwater to get rid of them. I think it's a seedling. But the thing is, well, it says companions of gardens, so it wouldn't be a Spriggan, because Spriggans are companions of the forest. So I'm gonna go with seedling here. Let go thy stilted soul. Okay. I am the dancer, I am the bringer of destruction. I consume the weak and the reckless. I am the forsaken oil and the careless light. What am I? I am the dancer, I am the bringer of destruction. I consume the weak and the reckless. I am forsaken oil and careless light. What am I? Yeah, fire? House fires? Yeah, because flame dances, it burns things down, it consumes the weak and the reckless, which is fire. I am the forsaken oil and the careless light. Yeah, I think it's house fires. Descend. I think this game has multiple endings, by the way. I'm not sure, but I guess we'll find out. Maybe they'll tell us, be like, I am the seeker. I am the one who delivers. Oh, this is Dorsha. What am I? I am the seeker. I'm the one who delivers. Remember, you can't get away from Dorsha, and they always deliver you. It's Dorsha. That one I remember, because that one had a very specific description. It's FedEx. I don't know if they deliver very well. I've had some FedEx people just be like, nah, not today, and then they like deliver it 2 days late. I mean, I've had that from basically every delivery service. Did we get that one wrong? Because this didn't change. Oh, we might have got that one wrong.
Hello.
Ooh.
Supervisor Carol here. We've been watching you closely. For all this time, you have been providing excellent and accurate answers to our callers.
She's also wearing the glamour stone. You notice that?
Unrewarded. And I'm pleased to report that you have qualified for a promotion. Please stand by while I prepare thy promotion.
She's wearing the glamour stone, which is interesting.
Promotion in progress.
Oh, Lord.
Please stand by.
I guess that's what's happened when her... Nice, it's spelling promotion in progress. So if we become one with the soil... Well, hello there. Oh, because she's Fae. Yes.
Not afraid.
I wonder if she's the one holding the mirror in that picture. Oh, yeah, I don't care about typos. Because like it kind of looks like her shape with the mirror nymph. I think she's just wearing like a black dress. Also, we're becoming one with the forest. Not sure what that means.
Congratulations! All hail our new junior supervisor!
Okay. I'm a junior supervisor. Okay. I guess that's it. That's an ending. Okay, Courtney King Lives is Supervisor Carol. And print color was David Johnson, and then of course all of these different people playing different roles. Special thanks to our patrons, Fury Monks. Interesting. Huh. We completed the game. I'm very curious if there's other endings. Now don't forget, there is a DLC that we have. Oh, there is. Okay, there's an art book. Oh, is this like the different? Oh, here we go. Let's read through this. Hi, I'm Nick Lives, the creator of Home Safety Hotline. If you're here reading this, it means you are invested enough in this game to curious about the development. If so, come to the right place. This is a peek at the game's art development process and all the human messiness that it entails. I hope you enjoy this thorough and admittedly indulgent look into what making home safety is right now. Okay. When I was maybe 10 or 12 years old, my grandmother gifted me a Dungeons and Dragons monster manual. Yep. She picked up from a thrift store. Immediately, I fell in love with this book, despite having no idea what the purpose was. I would scour its pages constantly, learning everything about its many, many imaginative creatures. Since I started developing games, I very much wanted to make... Oh, this is like... Yeah, I would say that's AD&D, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. That's 2nd edition. I experienced flipping through the bestiary mini games. I featured in-game bestiaries, but rarely is important to actually read through them in much detail. Okay, that's interesting, because I was like, I was wondering why this had that kind of feel to it. It's a bestiary, where we're basically using a bestiary to answer phone calls. That's cool, I like that. That is a really original concept, and I really like that. That is actually it's really smart. The eyes glossed over like a pearl, nothing like, okay. My first attempt at crafting a game was based around my love for bestiaries. Was a game aptly titled Bestiary, a fantasy game in which you play as a researcher testing the dead bodies of monster corpses with various magical implements in order to attempt to write an accurate bestiary entry for them, noting properties as they went. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that idea. Never really made it past the conceptual stage, but the concept, art pieces, and a crude interactable UI being as far as I took it. I wasn't fully happy with this direction. It was rather art-heavy, seemed too generic, and felt... I don't know, I kind of like this idea. I like the idea of, like, a autopsy sim, but for monsters. In fact, that's not really been done before. Dude, you should definitely run with this concept. Like... The idea of, like, doing autopsies and figuring out stuff, yeah. That would be really cool. Ooh, what is that? New magic. Skip ahead a while, and my wife and I wind up both getting jobs as actors at a local fantasy theme park called Evermore Park, in which she played a playful fairy, and I voiced and puppeteered this big monster called the Fae King. Okay. The park gave me a lot of improvisational freedom to its actors, and my wife and I both wound up really stretching some creative muscles while we were there. Every day, we'd be crafting up stories on the spot for guests, improvising scenes with other actors. Eventually, many of the actors quit or were let go, but the park left a substantial creative void with many of the people who worked there, myself included. As time went on, I sorely missed performing and improvising with other actors and the constant but rewarding creative challenge of tale weaving and lore crafting on the fly. During the pandemic, as things felt increasingly dire and lonely, I wrote up a new design document entitled 1-800-Bestiary, a game about answering calls for a hotline that prescribes solutions to various kinds of monster infestations. The hope was, with the caller angle, I would be able to wrangle a bunch of actor friends into this fun and quick project, and maybe we'd all get a chance to recreate some of that creative spark. And I finally get to stretch my childhood bestiary itch. Oh, so I wonder if Carol is their wife. Priorities came up with projects I was developing, so 1-800-Bestiary remained back burner for another 3 years. Analog horror. Yeah, I was about to say that at the end of 2022, I released a horror game called Night Signal, which is the name of the company now. I've been trying to finish for the past few years, and while the game didn't perform great financially, it sure seemed to resonate with those in YouTube's comments section. Interesting. I wonder if you could still play this Night Signal. We might have to look for that. Because I'm a weak human who craves validation, fair, naturally I read each and every comment as it came in. I'd see some people say Night Signal reminded me of something called analog horror. It gave me curiosity. I started going down this analog horror. That is a very deep hole, by the way. Once again, I immediately fell in love. Here was this incredibly fascinating subgenre of horror that oozed with creativity in its second-hand approach to storytelling, all while being wrapped in an instantly recognizable nostalgic aesthetic. Yeah, that's a really good way of putting analog horror, honestly. Gemini Home Entertainment in particular became my favorite, with its more subdued approach to presenting its horrors so matter-of-factly, buried inside informational videos about mundane topics like wildlife and camping. Lunar Archives. During my newfound love affair with analog horror, it occurred to me that at some point the game genre would be a perfect match for 1-800-Bestiary's gameplay concept. Okay, so you can kind of see the beginnings of it. Right away, I revived the pitch and started crafting and work a prototype. I settled quick on Windows 95 inspired interface, since analog horror was frequently channeling 90s era media formats, and it felt like the only natural digital equivalent. I only crafted this quick proof of concept piece before building the interface in engine and iterating from there. The new working title was now Lunar Archives, as I tentatively decided the new concept would revolve around aliens. At this time, the idea would be that alien monsters could be from anywhere in the world, since that opened the largest number of creative possibilities. I struggled to come up with interesting monsters in such a broad setting. Yeah, this is something you have to be careful of, is when you make something too big, it's very hard to like get narrow things out of it. So you want to start with something that's like, it has room to create, but you still have confines. That way you still work within the confines. However, it didn't really feel scary yet to read about a monster that lives nowhere near me. Yep. Okay, analog horror meets Papers, Please. This obviously was a stretch, because the Papers, Please is a whole different vibe. Bestiary entries increasingly felt like they needed to be more personal to be scary, so I decided monsters should be all the things that live in your house. Out of curiosity, I asked my wife one day if she knew any folklore about monsters that live in your house. The answer was goblins. Oh, hell yes. Now we're talking. I excitedly grabbed one of my sketchbooks so I could doodle up some weird gobbos and the new, more fitting idea. Strange things happen in your home. Ah, yes, this is where what are these things called? I don't remember. As soon as I start reading up on the house goblin folklore, I instantly felt like a kid again, and the monster ideas just started flowing out. First monster, the Hob, that's what it is. I did was this first Hob photo. I dove right into Photoshop and started painting my interpretation of a little goblin into a photograph of a living room, Trevor Henderson style. I gave him a little troll doll style tufts and some quick slits for eyes, trying to evoke a Guillermo del Toro-esque spirit of grounded, scary, but whimsical. After drawing my first Hob, I got carried away in my sketchbook, dreaming of different varieties of these weird little guys and detailing how they would function. Different hair and false faces would denote different species and bring them closer in line to big-nosed goblin design everyone is familiar with. Fae for days. Yep, I didn't take long to go deep diving into Wikipedia to discover even more stories of Fae. Yep, if you're going to do home stuff, that Fae is where it's at. Begin interpreting them under the lens of a newfound design ethos, treating each character as though it was simply some kind of bizarre animal. Creative liberties. The idea for the inflatable trolls, yeah. came from a mix between the folklore of trolls and spriggans, where spriggans were able to be small creatures that could grow to an enormous size, yeah, usually the size of a tree. When I read this, it made me think of a pufferfish, and I laughed as I tried to picture what a creature would look like when deflated. I gave the ability to trolls because folklore usually portrayed them as too big to enter people's homes, and spriggan felt like they had plenty of distinct qualities already. Harmless mushrooms that grow from walls and floor. Oh, that's the singing shrooms, okay. If they start to sing, evacuate immediately. Strange hole in the top looks like a mouth. Inflatable troll. Nice. Nice. Okay, this is the leprechaun. Why do I do this to myself? When drawing monsters, I frequently find myself having to paint the entire monster in order to get certain poses to feel accurate, before erasing parts of them later to hide them behind some furniture or blurring them into oblivion. Then, of course, they would be crushed into tiny pixels by the end anyway. Less is more, after all, but I still had to draw the more to get there. I mean, that's fine, because the thing is when you look at concept arts, they go through stages, right? They start as like a sketch, and then they do like a color palette to match the like consistency of vision, and then you get something like this. And the problem is you'll see like 16 versions of something like this. If you look through like art books, they'll be like, this will be like in brown, this will be in blue, this will be in green. Like they'll do this kind of detail like constantly. So I don't think you're doing anything abnormal here by doing this. Ha, Puka. I'm scared, silly scares. I'm scared a lot by a lot of stupid, silly things. As such, both humor and horror can feel like one and the same. Actually, there's a conversation about that, but yeah. When I read about the stories of Puka, who pretends to be a horse just to buck people around and scare them for a laugh, I thought of what indoor modern equivalent might be. Immediately thought of those viral videos of tiny dogs staring creepily at their owners. This is the result in proudest artistic achievement. Yeah, just a Puka that well, it's interesting because this actually touches on an indigenous belief of like skinwalkers, that they take the place of animals. So if you're walking around your house and you see your animal standing like this, it's a very good chance that is not that is not your dog anymore. So this Puka idea is actually something that's grounded in other beliefs. Gnome problem. These gnomes in particular may have suffered the most from the reduction in imagery fidelity when compared to the painting. So here they are, the higher. Check them out. Check out them little guys. But see, the thing is that's fine, because sometimes when you do stuff like this creates a feeling of unease because you're not sure what you're looking at, right? And that can be more terrifying than having like a high fidelity monster. In fact, there's a horror idea where when you're creating a monster as your main antagonist, you want to show them as little as possible to build that tension up of when you finally reveal what this grotesque creature is, it'll have more gravity. But if you show this character, like if this thing was like your antagonist, right, and you saw him every 5 minutes, this gets less and less scary every time you see it, right? But that's why less is more when it comes to showing like horror antagonist. Yeah, see, I knew it was right there. That one was a little hard to see, but the Spriggan by far may be the hardest creature to spot. Although throughout development, I've asked playtesters to try to find the Spriggan. No one has found the Spriggan. I found the Spriggan. Hey, I found it. Consider this a failure by part as designer, but I instead left it as is the final product. Make of this what you will. I found the Spriggan. I just want to point that out. I did find it. The troll is another creature that I painted in far more detail before blurring him down and back. So here is his wrinkly, deflated glory for your viewing pleasure. I don't think that's too bad. He looks more like Clayface from Batman. Bogging around. The Bogger is maybe the most traditionally spooky creature I've designed for HSH, with his uncanny human-like face and long, slender feature. After reading in Boggart lore, yeah, Boggart lore is crazy because there's a whole bunch of different types of Boggarts. Finding out that they are sort of forefathers of our modern-day boogeymen, it seemed only fitting to make the Boggart more traditionally ghoulish. Scruffy fellow. The trash gnome was inspired by a fan suggestion described as Oscar the Grouch, but worse. The thought of a muppety creature with a large mouth that lives in the trash was too entertaining to pass up. To create the trash gnome, I took the photo of a raccoon, rearranged the eyes. Oh, I see. They put the eyes up here. Interesting. and to create a scruffy little friend. So these were the eyes, and that's the mouth. Once again, another creature where I created would be more seen in result. Oh, the reason it does that, I don't allow links void. That's why it keeps doing the stars. But self-writing entries. I want to know about this one. To source photographs for entries, I would browse free-use CCO photography libraries for photos that looked like they would be perfect for photoshopping a monster within. But on occasion, I would stumble upon a photograph that was so intriguing on its own, I would be inspired to write an entry. The photo, for example, by Tasha Kamrowski, was immediately captivating and inspired the mirror nymph entry on its own. I changed the skin tone to up the... Yeah, I bet say you made it pale and put some red on the thing. Factor, but the photo was otherwise unaltered. See, like, that's what I was talking about. You could tell that was a professional picture because, like, the way that it's framed and the way that it, like, sets up. That's a very good... like I said, I think this is my favorite design in the game. I love all the other creatures and stuff, but this, to me... taking something like because this has layers to it, right? Not only is it like reflective and you don't see what's in the reflection, because in theory we should see ourselves, right? We shouldn't see trees, but behind it is something that's like hiding in the reflection. It's very cool. It's got layers. I really love this picture. Make people ordinary objects in the home both quite funny and quite creepy, and that's something these fans suggested. Soap sprite and laundry gnome. Yeah, pretty well. Design for sprites was intended to be a mix between mosquitoes and more traditional fairy designs. In general, I'm frightened of most flying insects, so I wanted the idea of having a little fairy in your home to give people like me the shivers. Ah, yeah, the Warlock. You're a wizard. Warlock Remnant is, in fact, an edited photograph of me wearing a Halloween mask from my childhood, along with a cheap vampire costume. Really? Yeah, I guess so. Interesting. I had from past Halloweens. Felt cute, might delete later. Nice joke. Yeah, interesting. Exclusive deals. The concept of coupons came about after I received feedback from demo players asking for more motivation to playing the game well. Since playing the game poorly would net you more interesting content in the form of consequence calls. Ooh, so we might have to like go through and mess things up. Well, we know that they call back and say, "Hey, you messed up," but I thought that pointless employee discounts for products offered by HSH would make funny yet lore-heavy content for the scoring incentives, based on the look of product images of the 90s infomercials. Yep, definitely got that. Oh, that's Clay. Nice. A ratty end. Originally, the game over ending was much simpler and to the point, with Carol firing the player and wiping their memory before sending them on their way. After a promotion ending was written, which is what we got, it was decided to come up with something a little bit more whimsical for the game over to better suit the world of HSH. Inspired by Ronald Dahl's The Witches, we came up with the idea that Carol should turn the player into a mouse instead. On the morning of the shoot, I molded these props from air-drying clay, painted them with acrylic paint, and hastily glued some faux craft store fur onto them. David then held these in front of the camera while I filmed the ending of the living room floor. Oh, interesting. Originally, the player received their promotion at the end of their shift on Saturday, but it felt a bit too abrupt to go from an otherwise normal workday to the game's fantastical ending in the span of a single call. After a bit of brainstorming, we wound up coming up with the dedicated final trial day, where you would be called by this cryptic cloak callers testing your knowledge riddles without having access to your database of information. Pace yourself. When the game ending was written, in order for the music to be composed for it early on, this crude animated storyboard, or animatic, yeah, that's what those are called, are created in order to dictate pacing and structure of the end of the music so it could be written. The animatic and music would later serve the guide, the pacing of the actual shoot, and David shouting out the appropriate cues as we filmed. The promotion crown was a unique prop I hot glued together out of the various craft store materials, including small wreath, little curvy sticks, and fake mushrooms. Given the players only getting their first promotion, the materials involved are more crude and common than more lavish crown that Faye Carol wears. In addition to playing the role of Carol, Courtney also designed the final makeup and costume look for Faye Carol in the game's ending cutscene, depicting Carol in a more true ancient form. In Courtney's own words, "I want to look like a proper swamp witch." Okay, so I guess this isn't his wife. It's just one of the actors that he was able to find. Faye's Carol costume was also pieced together by Courtney herself, utilizing stressed netting, faux moss, and stressed black skirt. And finally topping it off with a crown fashioned from faux twigs and leaves. Nice. Oh, and that's it. Okay. We also have new options. Allows you to post... Wait. This option allows for post-descent manipulations available after promotion. Unemployment immunity. Always display accuracy. Oh, interesting. Add button to skip call wait time. Nice. So you can, like, speed run this. Interesting. Any reminder where Owl jamming out until creatures peeking out of the equipment behind them? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. It's very, very cool. So, again, we still have Seasonal Worker. But unfortunately, I think that might be all we have time for today. So we'll definitely be doing Seasonal Worker tomorrow, which will actually work out great. Because so tomorrow we'll do some stuff. But thank you so much for watching this first part of Home Safety Hotline. If you did like it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe over there on YouTube. We are MaskofGames here at DLC. Bye-bye.